What's that you've been reading?
The Andanuth. I found it in that house yesterday.
Good?
Like nothing I ever read.
It's a road. There's a girl on it.
A girl? What's she doing?
Just standing there, talking to herself.
She's a guard.
I don't think so. Just a kid wearing a dress.
It's a trap. She's bait.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
Maybe. Maybe not. We gotta check it out.
Sam, what are you doing? Sam. Go with him.
Are you the mailman?
What?
Are you the mailman?
No. No, I'm not.
I'm waiting for the mailman.
Yeah? Why's that?
My dad is waiting for a package. He ordered some books. Some game books. I'm going to meet the mailman when he comes. We can play games again.
Where is your dad?
He's over there. He doesn't talk much anymore. I think he'll pick up when his books get here.
You should just come with us. It's not safe out here alone.
What's your name?
Emmy.
My friend's right, Emmy. It's not safe. And the mail hasn't run in a... Well, the mail isn't running anymore.
I shouldn't be talking to strangers.
We gotta go. Now.
Where'd she go? Emmy!
Jukes, we have to find her.
Emmy!
Let her go. She's gone. Now, she was never even there.
Is that Emmy's dad?
It's the mailman.
It's Emmy's game books.
You know the rules. Take only what you need. Sam. Sam!
Emmy?
They're counting on you. Against all odds, we've made it this far. But we both know that the old ways aren't going to work this time. This journey has changed us, changed you. But it's not over yet. You need the right tools for the job.
Trollord Games. Join the fray.
Quiet little secluded world
Thank God.
of
I can put some anime soundtracks on for you, Davis, if you want some music.
No.
I like the EDM stuff.
All right, we are live.
I've been listening to the EDM.
We are live.
Can I say I really liked Savage Slender's take of like casting the trolls as the actors in that skit just now?
What skit? Oh.
The God, what's it called? Emmy?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The original skit. The original
That would
was
be cool.
actually that's what it called for. Davis and I were going to be in it as the two male characters. But then we realized we couldn't act.
The
Also would've
world
been about-
needs it.
That would have been about 172 hours of filming, as you guys.
Yeah.
Remember.
The most amazing thing about that day on set was the scene. It's the first one, whatever that one is, when I can't remember the character's name. It's been so long. When the older guy's looking around the side of the building, and he looks at Megan's character. And every time he looks around, the director would say, "Give me sarcastic. Give me scared. Give me," and like that dude would step back, go back, sarcastic, step back, go back, scared. It's like 8 different. I'm like, good God, it's amazing. It's very, very cool. All right, so let's dive right into it. It's Monday night, 6 o'clock. We're going to dive into Binge Meat Autumn Winds. What are we at? Episode 6? I think that's where we are. We left off last week. I'm going to do the recap. I normally would ask a player to do a recap, but Grace was missing for most of the game last week. Jeremy's got tooth pain at the moment. Davis and Peter don't listen, and Chuck is too
I
busy.
always listen.
Chuck's running
I
the
just don't
screen.
remember.
Well, there you go. One or the other. I can barely remember, so fingernails and all that. So we ended last week with there was a running battle with these Fae and the Bone Stackers, and I think they pretty much routed most of them. But at the very, very last, young Jonic kicked over a pile of bones that was booby-trapped with a magic whip flame, suffered extraordinary damage, was knocked into the negative. So he was incapacitated almost immediately, which means he's got to rest for about 7 days before he can get up and around and start moving. So essentially what happens over the next, as the morning dawns and the villagers come out and realize that you guys had this fight inside their own town of Willowbreak, they're very thankful that you guys ran off and slew most of the Bone Stackers. Sid, that one, the tracker guy, gets out, starts trying to figure out, piece together the whole battle and all of that business. So he vanishes for a day or so. And Greeley offers you guys free lodging in a cottage just outside of town. It's about half a mile outside of the walls. He won't charge you anything for it. So by mid-morning, you guys have carted your horribly wounded comrade out into this cottage and into the little bit into the Darkenfold, but you're still into the environs of Willowbreak, so it's relatively safe. Grace, I think your character Ren did some wandering around the previous day, so you kind of got a little bit of the lay of the land. The cottage is just a one-room cottage. Jeremy's already out. The cottage is a one-room cottage, and you guys set up. It protects from the wind and the rain and whatever is going on. And you lay young Jonic up, I assume, cleaning his bandages and wounds and all of the other stuff that goes with it. So the only thing you're going to be out food, unless you have some way of gathering your own. So anything that you guys do in the next 7-8 days as Jonic convalesces. Peter.
I'm repairing, knocking dents out of armor, refixing a sword, and see if I can find some bracers.
Okay, you're going to go back to town to buy. You definitely find some bracers in the shop there. So what I think I quoted you like 3 gold pieces, 4 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's fine. Just a pair of putting piecemeal together. Yeah.
All right. You just take care of your equipment, keep things oiled, sharpened.
Lots of polish. Yeah.
All right. Anyone else doing anything in particular?
Yeah. So I'm going to buy a few things. One, I have to buy all the food, I guess, that I need because I don't have any food. But I'm also going to go fishing a lot.
Yeah. If you only had some survival skills in the party.
Do we have a ranger for this?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm just going to sit there and fish for most of the food and the.
You have a ranger and a barbarian.
Yeah, and buy whatever else I have to. Also, I'm going to go look for my spear, which I dropped in the river. But if not, I'm going to buy a new one. See if they have a wolf spear or something with lugs on the side.
Okay.
Just be normal spear.
All right, I'll get back to you in a second, Dave. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm gonna resupply my arrows back up. I was down about 6 or 7, and then probably restock rations, for travel and that kind of thing. Stuff, like hard rations when I can't hunt.
Yeah.
That kind
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the map.
Yeah, you purchased the map last time. I think you got a map of the area.
Oh,
So
really?
do that?
Okay. I don't remember doing that. I was pretty drunk, so I don't know. I just don't remember.
So you guys going to eat regular rations over this week? Is that the plan?
If we're going to be here, I'm going to be out hunting every day.
I'm not. I'm going to eat. People are going to cook for me.
I'm going to hunt and cook for MacGyver every day.
There's like a little tavern there. They're cooking. I'm eating their food and drinking their beer. All of that gold that we divvied up, I'm just spending every freaking dime.
Okay, all right. So you're going to eat in town, Chuck. You're going to do your ranger skill and hunt. Now, I think you can feed the entire party. Is that right?
I can if they. Well, obviously, unless they just don't want to, like some people. But you sure?
What we can do is gather trail rations together and spend the week making jerky and stuff like that for somebody with the basic amateur forester skills here who doesn't have quite the skill of a ranger, but
Yeah. Grace or Ren.
Ren is also eating at the tavern. Um,
Yeah, really, Wolf. Really. All right, so the two ungrateful ones can go waste their money at the tavern.
We're enjoying life.
I'm gonna teach
How else are we
Jork
gonna get all the
about.
hot goss?
I'm gonna.
Word on the street.
Hot goss, that's awesome. Well, I'm gonna introduce Jonic to rabbit liver and things like that.
Poor Jonic is stuck in the house with the ranger. There you go. All right, Chuck, will you start? We'll do this pretty quickly, but actually, we'll do you first, David. So you head down that first day. You go down looking for your spear.
Yeah.
You move down. How far are you going to go down? You discover very quickly.
50 feet.
Then you don't discover anything at all, but you do discover it quickly. I guess 50 feet's just looking out there.
I'm not going to spend any time like wandering up and down the river bank or anything like that.
All right, so you walk down the river like 50 feet, and you're like, I'm not doing this, and then you go back by yourself.
I figure there's another. I've got. How much gold do I have? 30 gold pieces.
Well, how much was divvied up? Was it
it was
30?
we got 25 each.
There you go, Dennis.
Yep.
Yeah.
So whatever a wolf spear costs.
26, I think, Steve. 26 gold.
Yeah, I think it's 26 gold pieces.
I stabbed the ranger.
Just comes walking in.
Feed him his own rabbit liver. Is that the plan? All right, you guys can eat at the tavern at Greeley's relatively easily for probably, it looks like, maybe 5 silver pieces a day. If you drink a lot, it'd be a little bit more. So let's just say a gold piece a day. Is that what you're gonna?
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Wow.
So Chuck, I assume that you're gonna hone your skills and do a little hunting. You find out quickly that you're only hunting for yourself and Jonic.
Sounds like it. That's all right. I'll make sure Jonic gets some good trail food. It'll be good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can like gather for like jerky and all that kind of stuff for road rations.
Yeah,
is that what you do? You're gonna?
I'm gonna fix me and Jonic some rations for the road for sure. If whoever shows up to help out, absolutely.
I was just sitting there drinking, watching y'all going through all this work, and I'll ask Greeley, "Hey, do you have some like dried beef or something I can take on the road with me?"
He's got some salted beef he can sell you, but it's whatever standard rations cost is what that.
So what do you need me to do to maybe come up with? Let's see. I need to probably do some hunting to cover me and Jonic. Did you say you're not either, Wyatt?
I'm doing a lot of. I will come for meals, but I'm spending a lot of time in town just rebuilding my crap. Because
is this one of those deals where I'm going to be out there waiting for someone to show up and eat with me? Is this what this is? I'm all alone out there just waiting.
When I'm not making armor and fixing armor, that I will come and find you. But I'll be back
I've got the boy here, Jonic. I'll send him to bring you dinner and stuff. Don't worry about that.
But no, I just go back and forth. It's like a half a mile out of town. I can walk that in 5 minutes. Come on,
dude.
In all seriousness, though, I'm gonna hunt up enough.
I dish out like 4 or 5 gold pieces, and I grab a little tankard of ale, and I bring to the ranger because I feel really sorry for him.
So I'm gonna hunt up enough to feed us throughout the week, and then have rations for a week.
Okay. All right. So essentially, you guys very quickly get set into a routine. Ren and McGowan, you guys head to town. Sometimes Wyatt goes with you. Spend most of your day just kind of lingering around Greeley's or Heidi's, drinking and eating, just doing absolutely like a couple of loafs, just doing nothing.
I do one productive thing.
What's that?
I do buy a shovel.
Okay.
I've got one.
All right, so shovel acquired. You guys just kind of settle into your week's routine. Jonic, obviously you lay there and sleep quite a bit. You wake up about day 3 or 4. Chuck, however, you start ranging out. Now you very, very quickly realize when you explore the environs of Willowbreak that there's more houses than you suspected. There's these little crisscrossing trails that go through the forest, relatively maintained. you start meeting some of the locals. They're all relatively friendly. They've heard of you. Obviously, since you slew the Bone Stackers, everyone very within minutes knows, what had happened in town.
I'll take all credit for that. And do I run across anybody traveling alone?
We don't find any travelers here. What you find is just villagers that live outside of Willowbrook.
But besides
you would run. Yeah, for sure. You run into a couple of kids walking down the road with some fishing balls.
Solitary, like one person.
Like day 2, you find someone, a young lady picking mushrooms.
That's fine. It's an indicator,
Okay, yeah. So it's in the environs. It's relatively peaceful and seems to be relatively. They don't seem to be living in fear of the evil Darkenfolds, wiping everybody out.
Right.
But what you do find is you have to range out just a little bit further than you anticipated to hunt. Okay. As much as the forest looks, this thick wall of vegetation surrounding Willowbreak, it's been a little bit picked clean. So you have to go a little bit further out to range out hunting for the rabbit and squirrel and, the little mule deer or whatever it is that you can come across to feed your companion. So you start picking out, and you're a ranger, you're skilled outdoorsman, you start picking up kind of the lay of the land. And you get this general idea that to the south of Willowbreak, the Darkenfold begins to dip a little bit, very gradually, but you can tell it just kind of dips. And at one point you discover that it rises back up. So you know that south of Willowbreak is this broad, deep valley covered in forest, but just a slightly different lay of the land. To the north, it gets this really thick bramble, and the forest itself tends to be a little bit more, you feel like it's a little bit more hostile. And to the due west, within a mile or so, there is no signs of the villagers. So they've gone north a little bit. They go south mostly. To the due west, they don't do at all. But on the third day, you do find, just kind of on the periphery of the western area where you kind of figured nobody is going, you find this cobbled trail that's snaking through the forest. You just kind of, you're moving along, you're following this mule deer. You see these square brick-like cobbles set in the earth in front of you. Clearly not been used in forever of Sundays. It's from where you find it, you can't see anything to the north, but it snakes off to the south a little bit, kind of in the general direction of that valley. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you haven't explored the valley, so you don't know how long it goes or whatever. Do you explore the cobbles at all, or just mark it down and move on?
No, I'm going to ignore any railroading you attempt. I'm going to move on.
Got it. All right,
I'm joking.
I don't care.
No, it's fine. I will stop. And I want to give a check for tracks. See anything's been down through here, went that way recently, that kind of thing.
All right, give me a track check.
For some reason, removed all my dice. I don't know what I'm doing.
Damn it, Chuck.
14 on the die. That's going to be at least plus 2, 16. That's going to be a 16 prime.
Yeah, you kind of follow this for about 10 feet, and you can tell it goes, you lose it, and you see it, and you lose, what I mean? It's kind of partially covered with forest dirt and detritus, whatever. It's not used. You can tell just on that 10, 15 feet of following it. Nothing is using this specifically. You see some squirrel tracks on it, so something's run along it, but it's not like a trail that creatures are moving up and down.
Okay.
At all, much less with any regularity.
And this cobblestone, was it a road or just a small cobblestone path?
It's a path. It's probably, it's not probably, it's right at 4 feet. And you can brush off a little bit of it, and you can tell that it doesn't extend beyond 4 feet wide. I mean, it is.
So it was never meant to be a road, is what you're saying. I got you.
Absolutely not. No. Unless it was for very tiny people.
Sure. And does it head, do I see any sort of, I'm assuming I don't, you had mentioned it, but I'm looking to see if there's any sort of indication of any sort of ruins or building or anything like that?
No. You. How far do you follow it down?
I'll give it 10 minutes.
Oh, that's good distance. All right, so you start moving.
Distance.
It dips down into the valley, and then begins, and you can tell you're in that valley. You're further west than you've gone before.
Sure.
You hit kind of the edge of that valley, and then it goes to the west and begins snaking on. And at this point, you start losing it more often than seeing it, but you can kind of just looking at the direction of when it kind of coils to the west, where it's going. You walk, 50 paces, and you find the cobbles again and meander on. So it goes, you move a good 10 minutes, which is, I don't know,
I'll
probably
s-
1,000 feet,
Yeah,
1,500 feet.
when I move about 10 minutes in, and I can already tell I'm already starting to enter in more of the Darkenfold and less of Willowbrook area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna walk over to one of the older trees nearby,
Okay.
and I'm going to lean up and put my cheek against it, close my eyes for about 2 minutes, and just commune with it for just a minute.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go back to where I was and continue my ranging.
Okay. Give me a wisdom check.
Keep asking for wisdom checks. It's good. 18. So that's a 20. Well,
Is that a prime for you?
yes, sir.
20, you say?
Yeah.
You get when you lean against the tree, and this is you can tell it's an old hickory, just standing as straight as board. And when you lean against it after a minute or so, you can feel that same kind of latent hostility in the tree, just kind of lingering.
Right. Well, and that's sort of what I'm doing is responding to it with kindness.
Ah, there you go. And you see a Wolf Alone's comment. What's
Yeah,
with the hippie
I see it.
crap?
Yes.
Fill the tree and take its stuff.
I'm not messing with this damn forest. I've heard way too much bullshit about it in game and out of game. So,
All right, are you heading back after that? Or are you going to keep?
now I'll go back to my normal ranging for the day. I won't explore anymore.
Are you going to inform your comrades of the pathway at all? At this point, when Jeremy's not awake, he'll be awake tomorrow. But yay or nay?
No.
Okay. All right. So the next day, the temperature drops. It's day 4. John, you wake up at this point. Temperature drops off. Gets down into about the low 50s at night, low 60s in the day, and the first rain comes. You know, you've had sunny skies this whole time. You've enjoyed nice weather, but day 4, the clouds roll in from the west. Everything gets overcast, and you get your first just kind of slow, drizzling rain. Nothing horrific, but just it begins to rain a little bit. Rains the better part of the 4th day's afternoon. Into the 5th and 6th day, storms start building up, and by day 6, it's not like it's this constant downpour, but you guys, it's rain coming in pretty continually. You know, you get an hour's break, and then it rains again for a little bit. Day 6, temperature drops again, and it starts. Thunder rolls in, lightning, and it just the whole landscape turns nasty. Rolling weather, rolling clouds, rain, thunder, lightning, the whole 9 yards. The river's not rising yet, but you know it's going to rise soon as all this water begins to tumble and roll down. But by day 7, Jeremy, you're feeling pretty good. By tomorrow, you can be healed up. You can move yourself around. You'll have 1 hit point in the morning. Y'all don't have any healers, do you?
Yeah, we've got one healer.
Who is that?
Time.
Oh.
Rules is written, Siege Engine. Time is your friend.
That is true. All right.
What do you guys think about hiring someone to canoe us down the river?
Do you have any money?
Yes.
I have.
Do either of you have any money?
I think about it often, Princess.
What do we have? 2 canoes now or 1?
And a boat. You guys rescued a boat.
2 canoes and a boat. Let's hire like 3 or 4 people.
What money? What money do we have?
Everyone has 25 gold pieces. I have
no
like
money.
5 left. By the end of this time, I'm running out of money really quick.
As it should be.
What does everybody else think? What y'all think? I don't like the idea of it because I don't think we can afford it. But, maybe.
How much could it cost?
Yeah, how much could it cost?
Chuck's been working for Trollword Games too long.
Wait, when you
He's
hire
not
them,
wrong.
do we have to,
8 years ago, I'd have been like, yeah, sure.
All right, I'm going to ask around and see if there's anyone there willing to like hike up on a boat there in the canoes and help us canoe downriver.
You certainly can find a few people. Where are you wanting them to go to? Bent's Trading Post is like a little over a day.
The ocean.
And then the Powder. Where are you going? I guess is the question.
To the sea.
No, no one's gonna take you up on that. No. You get plenty of response to take you down to Bent's Trading Post. Everyone wants to go down there. Really good beer. But beyond Bent's, it's just wilderness until you get to Haverstraw. So everyone quietly, demurs, they don't want to do all that. They got to come back in the rainy season. They don't want to do that. But they can get you down to Bent's.
Should we wait until Jonik has healed more?
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Because we who else is
back
hurting the
over in
group?
bed? Because I thought I could do this. I cannot do this. I gotta go.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You're
having
out.
a bad right now. So.
Yeah. So
Keep-
Jeremy,
I'll
had a
take
little
care of
bit
you. I'll take care of you.
Dental stuff today, so he's gonna check out. He tried to join us. Jeremy, we'll see you tomorrow.
Good man.
It's a valiant effort.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel the
Nothing
guy.
wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. All right, so you discovered Jonik actually, he's not recovered by day 8 when you guys were planning on going out. He's not recovered enough to pack up and pack out. You're going to have to wait at least probably 2 more days, maybe 3, for his wicked burn wounds to heal.
Oh, that's right. It was a burn wound.
I think he'd been shot or something. I think the Hobbs got him. I can't remember. There was some other wound.
It was one of the bone towers. It got him
Yeah.
with a fire leash.
Yeah.
He looks like a cartoon character with like.
I have an idea. Let's leave him here and let Greeley and crew take care of him. Hire a couple of people to take us downriver to Brent's, and then leave Bent's and leave one canoe up here for Jonik. And we'll pay someone to bring him catch up with us.
So
That
your
is a thing we could
idea,
do.
your idea is to abandon your comrades.
Yes, first thing. They're sick. Leave them.
All right.
I kicked Jonik in his stomach and said, "Carry your own weight."
Hey, Ren.
And get up and start moving. All right. Well, so the question becomes: are you guys going to travel downriver with the wounded guy, which you're more than willing to do, or do you want to figure it out? So let's role play that out. I want to role play that out. It's day 8. It's in the evening. Jonik is passed down again, even with y'all's mediocre healing skills, which are very mediocre at this point. You know that he's going to have to rest a little bit longer. But before we begin that role playing session, Chuck, let's begin the stream.
All right.
Chuck.
Sorry, I'm getting an updated map together for all of us. So.
Yes.
There we go. There's that, and then for the crew to look at. Okay, so welcome everybody for coming to the stream. We are doing an actual play of Castles and Crusades. Tonight's episode is entitled Autumn Winds. We don't know what that means. Only the Castle Keeper does. But we're glad you came and hang out with us. We have a giveaway going on. If you want to get in on it, you have to come over here to twitch.tv/TrollLordGames to get in on it, unfortunately. But I can't do it through the interwebs. But you come over and give us a follow. Explore Start Raffle. We're giving away some codes off the store for just to buy some stuff. And let's see, what else have we got going on? And I'm going to put up this map. I don't know if there's any changes on this map, but we have updated the Ursel map for the central area of the Cradle of the World in Aird and put it up on the store for free today for everybody to download. So if anybody's curious about our stuff, about our setting or anything else, go to our website. I'll put the link in right here, and you can go over and get that. Well, if I can type the word store correctly, that would be great. Wow, twice in a row. Really. And if you'll go there, that'll take you to it. It's in the featured section. And check out the map. It's pretty amazing. I found a bunch of new shit on there today that blew my mind. I was asking Steve about it earlier.
Yeah, so
cool.
just to let people know, essentially what I'm doing, that map has a lot of terrain features on it named, and I'm going in and writing what each of those are, what, a brief history of what it is, detail, what type of trees are growing in this forest, what type of river this is, et cetera, detailing each of those towns out with just enough to get you guys started when you're playing in it. But as I'm exploring that map, I'm looking at terrain features that Peter put in there that were never named. So I'm naming those and writing that up. And that stuff is being added to it. So like the Tarvine Belt, which I just finished, I think 7 new things were added, new terrain features were added. And this is some of the stuff that'll happen as I go through each area. The city of Augstall, which is there in the Tarvine Belt, was put in the wrong spot. So I moved it and put it in the correct spot. So it's very important that it should be where it actually is. So that map that we've got up for free, you guys can download, and it'll be updated every now and again as I go through these books and add material.
And
That is World of Erd.
We found, and Zaya is actually not even nowhere near Erd. We found out. It's crazy.
What's happening?
That would be crazy. All right. I'll throw this up for a second for everybody to look at. Right there's the overall map that we've purchased. I'm going to actually zoom in on it, though, but I just want to kind of show you where we're at. We're up here, and we're going to be heading south. So, good stuff.
All right. As Jonic is curled up on his cot, coughing, wheezing a little bit, the 4 of you guys gather around. Yes.
Do we want to go over rerolls and?
Oh,
hero
yes.
points real quick?
Please.
I'm sorry.
I completely forgot about that. Thank you, Greg.
I've got them here. Hey, if you want to influence the game, you can. Every real $5 given to this stream, whether that be with bits or with subs, equals 1 reroll. Total, just like reroll the dice for any of us. You can choose to give it to the players. You can choose to give it to Steve if you're really mean. And then you can also give us boons, which are +1 to any roll.
Grace.
Yeah.
Let me interrupt. You know what we should
Please.
add? I've got a great idea. Minuses to Steve.
Can I tell you something? In the first actual play that I was ever the GM in, that's exactly what we did. People could gift me, like, force me to reroll if I rerolled bad. Yeah. It was awesome.
That's cool.
We should do that.
Absolutely do that. Add that to the practice. That would be great.
Yeah. For now, though, for today, you can give us either boons that's a +1.
Well, they can. Here's what they can do,
channel
Grace.
points.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. I
Please.
just thought
No,
when
no.
they use if they use channel points, right?
Yeah.
Then they can decide if it's a -1 or a +1, and then if it's for
Just
Steve
tell
or
us,
against
yeah.
Steve, right? So Steve gets a
Yeah.
-1. You just buy him a -1.
There you go.
Or you can give points to Steve to make, like, us reroll. Like that kind of deal, like going both ways.
Just do a super one where Kent rolls a natural 20, it becomes a 1. Anyway,
But,
all right, go ahead, Grace. Sorry.
Okay, no, you're good. So here's the score. Jeremy has 2 +1s and 1 reroll. I have 4 +1s and 5 rerolls.
Holy.
Chuck has 2 +1s and 5 rerolls. Peter has 0 +1s and 3 rerolls. Davis has 1 +1 and 1 reroll. And Steve has 1 +1 and 2 rerolls.
Chuck, I'm going to use those only against you.
Try it. See what happens.
Wait, can I make one more super short announcement?
Yes.
It's completely serious. I did a poll on Discord, a very informal poll on Discord earlier today about who everyone thought was going to die first.
Oh.
I'm very proud to announce that it's a 4-way tie between me, Davis, Jeremy, and Chuck, and Peter is the most likely to survive. Back to
You
you.
got a shield now and all everything's
Back
normal.
to you. Back to you, Steve. The funny part of it is she did the poll in a very sneaky way. I did like it
I
though.
don't think it was sneaky.
I thought it
tagged
was
everyone.
clever. No, I thought it was clever because I didn't realize I realized what it was, but it never dawned on me that it was an actual poll, right? Anyway. I liked it.
Either that demonstrates how clever Grace is or how slow Chuck is. You guys decide.
Yeah,
which-
there's that too. Hey, Rob.
Slow Chuck.
Okay. All right. So you guys are hunkered over the fire. It's like the tavern. It's got a central fire here, so you kind of gather wood, building up. Like I said, temperature's dropping, not too ridiculous. It's just in the 50s and 40s now, so you just got good cold weather on top of you. You guys are hunkered around listening to to Jonic groan a little bit. Clearly, some kind of post-healing infection has settled in. And trying to decide what you're going to do. So let's first, I'm going to call your name out and do a brief description so everyone out there knows what your characters look like, and then we'll dive into the role playing and let you all have it. Davis.
McGowan is taking his spear and sharpening it with his whetstone there. He's wearing a wool shirt, has long, clean, freshly brushed and washed hair, shaven face. He's tied it back into a ponytail, wearing breeches and a girdle around the breeches.
Chuck, what do you look like?
Well, as you can see, I'm late 50s. Character. So I'm sitting there. I guess if someone was to catch a glance at me, they would see me wearing my camouflage sort of looking outfit. I've got a cloak on with a hood. I look like any kind of standard ranger out of the book, stereotypical ranger. Sometimes I'll be seen sitting around under a tree smoking a pipe. I keep to myself. I'm pretty quiet. I do typically tend to be very clean. I try to keep myself very clean. You'll notice about me, unless I'm in the midst of dealing with, skinning some animals or something like that, or preparing some rabbit, liver for Jonic or something like that. Other than that, pretty meticulous. That's me.
Grace?
Ren has been traveling with this group for like a couple of weeks now, and so over time there's like a stubble that has kind of appeared over her otherwise bald head as her hair starts to grow back in. But she has these big green eyes. She's lithe and muscular, and she wears like, I'm trying to make sure I get all the details right. She's wearing like robes that are like yellow and brown kind of in color, very flowy. She has hands like a seasoned iPad kid, just really crusty and sticky. The soles of her feet are just black, not clean like the rest of her cohort. Just always something under her fingernails. And the source of that being her belt of bottles that she wears around her waist. There's about 10 or 11 bottles that are kind of tied there to her belt. And that's her. Her hair is red.
Can I ask a question real quick? This is a serious question, because I've never I for your robes that are very flowy. Is it? Mm-hmm. Are you the type of monk that will use your clothing as a weapon, or are you more straight up fists and arms and elbows?
Oh yeah, if she can loop it around their eyes while she's grappling them, or like that kind of deal.
Okay.
Like yeah, she's using her clothes.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And Wyatt.
Well, he's at this point. He's had about a week to put himself back together, so he's quite a lot more polished than he was. So the bronze armor that he had is now gleaming, and after all of the dirt and basically patina is gone, you can actually see the design of a kind of a Black Hawk shape on the breastplate. He's still got basically a leather gambeson on with a sword, shield, and bracers now, but he's got golden eyes and very dark hair with this sort of, it's almost like Mediterranean olive kind of skin color. But he is much cleaner than he used to be.
All right, so you guys are hunkered around the fire. You got to decide what to do.
I hand Ren some soap.
She is. I was just thinking, she is in this moment washing her hands.
I actually bought soap. As I'm sharpening my thing, I said, I don't think Jonic's going anywhere.
I wouldn't really feel good about leaving him, as industrious as it would be. We could do it. I mean, I'm sure he'd be safe here. It'd be fine, but I wouldn't want to be left alone.
I don't think he'd notice.
Yeah, he's been asleep for most of the time since that happened. I don't think. I don't know. I mean, the boy's healing.
He'd wake up and we would be gone. Are we thinking of going and coming back?
I've run out of money, and I stopped sharpening. I need.
I've run out of money. I love it.
I need to go get some money.
And I'll say to myself quietly, but loudly enough, "You don't say."
No. I'll take 10 silver coins and just drop them on for that's it. That's all I have left. It took me 8 days to go through all that 30 gold.
What did you spend? You weren't buying us rounds.
Yeah, I'll spend it. Yeah, I'll put 10 off on beer and food.
I never thanked you. Thank you.
It's no problem. Well, I did buy a lot of equipment, and actually, yes, and Ken, I did buy equipment. It's all broken. Not much. Enough. So
we could leave. Would we be coming back here to retrieve Jonik, or would we just be counting on him to follow us?
No, we could come back and get Jonik. In fact, I've been thinking, if possible, we could go back north and find those hobgoblins.
Now there's an idea.
Because I assure you, they've got something of value. Maybe another mule. Who knows?
I wouldn't hate to retrace our steps either. I've been thinking a lot about that vision I had when we were entering Willowbreak.
What was the vision? The gods are speaking to you, huh?
Not the gods. Do men speak to ants?
No, they don't, and they don't care about us.
She's got a great point, actually.
Yes.
That's a great point.
Whatever it was, I'm confident it wasn't the gods.
So what was your vision?
It was of a road and some sort of bird of prey flying over.
What direction was it heading?
South.
Do I know that?
So the pathway. So she describes this pathway to you, this kind of this gray somber field. Yeah. The sky is great. You want to take back over, Grace? You want me to keep going?
You go first, because I think I remember, but it was I remember stairs.
We were standing on this heavily beaten stony path. It felt like stone, but it felt like there was motion to it. And then she's looking down this trail that kind of drops in these staggered layers down into the darkness. On either side of the trail are these stark cliffs. The further down you get, the higher the cliffs go. And above all of this is this kind of emptiness. There's no color to the sky or in depth or anything like that. But in that emptiness, she saw creatures flying, birds of prey, some kind of winged monstrosities flying.
Did I get a sense of cardinal direction?
Just down. No, not a cardinal direction.
Yeah, okay.
Just right down.
Whatever I saw, it didn't feel... This is so stupid. It didn't feel of this earth. I had a chat with Daga. She
Who's
didn't
Daga?
think so either. The witch woman who lives up the road. She has the arch of crow bones over her walkway. You couldn't miss it. Dead birds.
Okay. I'm sure in my inebriated period.
You do vaguely remember, Davis, when you guys first entered town, as you were coming into town, there was a trail that led off the main Willowbreak Way that had these dead crows and the bones of birds hanging on it. And you guys were all like, we should all avoid that. That was the universal.
She thought it sounded like the rim felt.
Maybe it's a calling, an invitation.
They could really up their hosting. Not a drink in sight. They sold it poorly.
I do like that idea of hunting up the goblins from earlier, because you never know when they might come after us. And he's saying this while he's sitting there sharpening one of the shorter blades that he's carrying.
Larry, do you think you could pick them up? I know it's been raining and everything, been over a week, but
I mean, there's always a chance. We could certainly try.
I squint my eyes. I look at all of you and say, they'll find us. We won't have to look for them.
Yeah, but staying here while they do it is not is putting people in danger again. So
Yeah.
we can go back and see what we can find.
It begins to rain again. You can hear it pattering on the roof above you. Got wooden shingles on this small cottage.
Tomorrow.
We all break into dance tomorrow. All right.
Larry, and you're from this area, right?
Yes. Well, I only ranged across the bridge a few times with my father, but we didn't go very far. We never even came down as far as here. We mainly stayed right there at the bridge or just north of it. I don't know much about this side of the bank other than what he's told me and what I've heard over the years. I just
Does your
know-
family still live in this area?
No. And I will.
Well, we only-
You will get the feeling I don't want to talk about it. It'll get really weird for a minute. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
And then I'll be like, but we need to find out the best way to go to get south. And I'm not sure if we should go down the river or if we should travel on land. I don't know what to say about it, especially now that we've got a party member that's sick, damaged, hurt, wounded.
How about we call it a scouting mission?
Let's stand up and
What do you
smile.
think?
Scouting mission.
Let me ask you a question, Ren. Are you just wanting to explore, see the world, or are you wanting to try to travel farther down? Like, so we could scout, which would mean we would go south as far as we want, see how the lay of the land was, and then come back for him. It sounds like to me, if we're going to leave him here, we probably would be better off maybe trying to just explore the area around here. I will say this: when I was out ranging yesterday, I did come across an old, strange cobblestone path in the middle of the forest out of nowhere. It was old. It was in bad shape. It was in ruins, really, but it was leading
You asked
somewhere.
Greeley about it?
I have not said a word to anyone about it. I was too concerned with getting food and taking care of the boy. I didn't say anything about it. But if we're going to stay here for him long enough for him to heal up, even if it means going away and coming back, that might serve our purposes better than actually trying to just travel down the river. What do you think? Now, I will say, this was heading... Steve, what direction was it heading? It was heading south too, though, wasn't it, right? Off to my left.
South and then coiled to the west.
Yeah. So it's sort of a southwesternly sort of, and getting out the map, we could see that, it's sort of heading south out of Willowbrook and kind of heading in that way, right? Sort of.
Go west, then south, then west again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, if you guys are up for it, we've spent what, 6-7 days here now? I kind of like to get out.
You're on day 7. Tomorrow will be day 8, and you know that Jonik needs it, and he can take care of himself now. He can feed himself and shuffle around, but he's clearly doesn't have his strength back enough to hit the road.
Well, if we're gonna have to wait on him, we might as well just do something close by. Something I'd like to stretch my legs though. I really would like to get out of this village for just a little bit.
Tracking down the Hobbs feels more exciting, but I think that you're right. If we go looking for them, we're going to end up fighting them, and that would be tough without Jonik.
It's true.
Scouting mission to the ruins. That's my vote. I only have one vote. I don't know why I put both names.
She's looking around her pockets. Where is that other vote?
They're not very smart, Rand. You probably could have gotten away with 2.
Where is that confounded vote? Anyway.
She's not very smart either. Me and my 6 intelligence will have you know.
Is it really?
I think so.
Holy shit, that explains so much.
Oh yeah, 6 intelligence.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's awesome. All right. Anyway.
That's a Vegas scare right there.
It's funny.
So, Ren, what's with all the bottles?
You just never know when you'll need something.
Are they glass?
They're ceramic.
Oh, okay.
varying widths. They all look like they've been purchased from different places. They're all like painted differently, different thicknesses and stuff, but they're mostly ceramic. There might be one glass bottle in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know when you might need to use something in a pinch.
What do you have in them?
Well, this one has grease. It's good for cooking, or it's good for your face during winter because your skin gets dry.
Yeah.
This one has wolf poop and water. It's like a paste. There's some ash in this one, just like dry ash.
Okay.
You know, it's real dark. And then this one has oil in it. And then this one's my favorite one right now because it has beer.
Because it has beer.
Yes. It's really good beer. It's Heidi's.
All right. Well, by the morning we need to decide what to do because I need to make some money.
Let's check out the ruins. I bet we'll find something we can sell.
As he says that, one of the logs in the fire pops really loud. Sparks fly up all over the place, kind of illuminating the whole room. Jonik rolls over a little bit and, y'all be quiet, and he just kind of pulls his... That's like the most Jeremy thing ever.
I literally thought, wow, you're role-playing him great.
Yeah, is he good and knocked out? Is Jonik good and knocked out?
Oh, yeah.
You know, he just mumbled a little bit, but yeah. He can take care of himself. You could safely leave him to go hunt hogs or whatever.
I wonder if he can... Where's his pouch of money?
He's a rogue, so probably in his pants or
Probably.
some craziness.
Probably hidden it somewhere.
Scattered in 17 different locations.
You all hear, even as you're joking about robbing your comrade there, you hear some whining at the door. Definitely some kind of dog whining at the door. It's raining. You can hear that. It's not a torrential downpour. It's just this kind of steady rain. Dog whining at the door, scratches the door a little bit, lasts for maybe 10 seconds. Go ahead, Davis. What do you do?
I go, shh, hear that? Dinner.
Stop it. That's a puppy. And Ren is going to go up to the front door.
Even as it stops before you actually get to the door, you unlatch it. Are you have any weapons in the hand, or what? Are you just opening the door?
Just open the door.
You just open the door, so you know the fire's behind you, kind of silhouettes you a little bit, spills your shadow out across the area right in front of the cottage. It was already mostly dirt. It's late summer, grass has kind of died down, anyways, and you guys have been tramping back and forth, for 8 days, so it's kind of chewed up a little bit. So you got a little bit of mud there, a lot of water, just raining. And you can see, you don't see a dog, though you can see clearly where something was, patting the earth right in front of you. But you do see a light off and into the forest. It's very, very clearly, can't quite tell how far off, a lantern being held up. And you can see the arm of a man, elf, dwarf, whatever, an arm of some humanoid creature. And it's holding the lantern up, and you can see shining back and forth. When it shines back and forth, it kind of catches his silhouette a little bit. You can see a hat, some kind of leather droopy hat, obviously for the rain. And then he shouts something, but you can't quite make out what he shouts. And then he starts moving on, kind of in a southerly direction.
So two things real quick. In game, I'm immediately going to go out and see if I can determine tracks of what was at the door or on the ground there. Out of game, try to limit the mentioning of the word hat as much as possible. That sends us down a whole different road. You have no idea of the power that you're dealing with there. Okay. Anyway.
I was going to ask, what's the
I know,
hat
she's
like?
like
what's the situation on the hat?
Shit, I know. All right, anyway.
A whole side quest. We're going on a hat hunting thing.
That's how you earn me.
Haberdasher.
Ring of the many hats. That's her character.
All right, I rolled pretty good. I got an 18 on my tracking.
All right, hold on. Just 8 seconds there.
Oh, no worries. Sorry, I didn't mean to even
you
rush
start
you.
moving forward. Ren, you see Larian come up alongside you. Do you step out of the way, or do you don't let him out the door because you were standing in the doorway?
I think now I'm not one for book learning, but I've got a pretty good idea of like what Larian's probably doing.
Yeah.
I assume he's looking.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Oh, I'm
So,
freaked
I think-
out because I don't want you to get hurt. I thought, what is out there? You know, I'm immediately like looking. You know, like what's?
Larian is unconcerned, looking for dog tracks.
All right, so
I think
keep
Ren
your-
is gonna like charge forward, like she's gonna call out and then start walking into the night. Like, hey,
Into the
are you
night.
all right?
Whoa! I will
Or
cross
into the
you.
day. Sorry, I just pictured this at night.
It's
for the
nighttime.
drama.
It's in the evening. It's in the
No,
evening.
that's what I'm afraid of. It is, and I don't want you running off into the dark woods.
Yeah,
You will do that.
It's dark
Just a
out.
few steps, you know, like not running off by any means, but she is like,
You shout as loud as you can.
yes.
Wait. Just an information. So we're in a cottage. How far outside of town are we in town?
About half a mile outside of the wall of the town.
Yeah.
It's dark. It's raining.
Oh, I meant to ask. It's the southern direction, not the northern direction, right? I think you said it was below the town, right? Or is it above?
What is what the southern
This
direction?
cottage.
No, it's almost due west. Sorry, I didn't say it's almost due west of the town.
Oh, because I thought there was no buildings. Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah. But when you get further west of your cottage, like about a mile out, there's just no sign of the villagers having gone there. But when you go north and south of where your cottage is, you can see the villagers have kind of moved, hunting, trap, whatever.
Sure. Okay.
And that's where you discovered the cobbled way was on the western part, where there was very little village or something.
Okay.
All right, so Ren kind of runs through your tracks first, splattering,
Well, she's taking care to. What I'm picturing her doing, if this is relevant at all, tell me to
Sure,
shut up if
always.
it's not. But she's going down the steps and then kind of like, almost in a dancing kind of like kind of leaps off the bottom step.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Which you can easily do as a monk. All right, so you leap over most of the kind of the muddy area right there in front of the door, as Larian follows behind you, and you're just shouting out. It looks now, obviously it's nighttime, it's raining, and you're in the woods, so sound carries very strangely as it's wont to do, and you can see the figure. And Larian, even as you're coming out the door and beginning to squat, as she leaps kind of past you, you spy this. I mean, it's a light in the woods. It's very unusual. So you spy this lantern carrying creature, deeper into the woods. When you shout, Ren, the figure stops, and you can kind of see the light shine sort of in your direction, but not really. But you can see again the creature. It looks like a human, to be honest with you. I mean, a creature shouts something, and you get the vague. Both you and Larry and hear the word "done." But that's all you hear is done, and then the rain and the sound, the wind whips it up and away. Real quick, Wyatt, what are you doing while all of this is going on?
Well, I've got a feeling we're going to be dashing down the road, so I'm getting my stuff together.
Armoring up the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Davis?
Big sword is moved onto the back,
I
and
did-
I've got a short one and a shield.
All right, you're up.
I go over to the fireplace and kick a log into the fireplace. And I look
Lock
at
the door. Close
Why it's like, what's those screams out there? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's lay down. Let's go to sleep. There's more there's more time for us now.
There you go.
Well,
all right. You want-
Experience has taught me it's a good idea to get my stuff together anyways.
Did I find anything on the ground out there?
Yeah, you do. You find clear signs of a dog. Looks to be probably
Oh, thank goodness.
maybe 30 pounds, 35 pounds, just one. You can tell where it kind of went up to the door, backed off the door, and it ran in the south. It came from the north and ran to the south. So you track it like 10 feet until you're really out of the light of the door, and it's just too dark for you to kind of follow.
There's
Kind
no
of-
other tracks with it?
No, just the dog tracks.
I'll tell my comrades, I have a feeling someone's lost a pet. And then I'll explain
what's
something
going
about
on
it.
out there.
Well, and we'll go. I'll tell you too as well. I'll go up on the porch and kind of say it to where everybody can hear it. Other than Ren, are you going to listen? Are you running off?
Yeah. She would have trotted back. I don't think she's gonna chase the guy. I think he probably knows what he's doing. So yeah. Rejoin.
What's your wisdom? Can I just curious out of the game?
Mine? Am I allowed to divulge that?
Yeah, sure.
13.
Thank God.
It's
Okay,
gonna-
that's cool. I was worried there's another 6. That's what I was really worried about. We're good.
Charge him 5 gold pieces for that information.
What are you, like her manager or something? You gotta give you gold now?
I need some money.
It needs a percentage off the top.
What you need to do is play a rogue. Is what you need to do. Anyways, all right. So that's basically it. It sounds like there's somebody out there looking for an animal. I may be wrong, but
That's probably exactly what it is. I heard done. Maybe the dog's name is.
it didn't sound like it was screaming it though, like they were yelling, "Hey, done" or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like calling for a lost dog.
You think it was loud enough for that?
Was it?
I thought it was low, but I may be wrong.
Wasn't he calling? I thought we heard it at like a low volume.
You heard what you heard.
Oh, you suck. Whatever. Oh, you heard it.
Ren thinks he was yelling.
Okay. Yeah, I thought we heard some. I thought it was like a snippet of conversations. What I thought.
Listen, I can't play your characters for you, so you heard what you heard.
I just can't remember shit. That's what I hear.
I can't help that either.
What's your name again? All right.
Who are you people?
So what do you guys want to run out here and let's check this out, or what do you think? Like Avon
Dog
and-
quest, dog
and,
quest,
Dog
dog
quest.
She grabs her hook sword and she grabs her hooded lantern and she puts the hooded
Where are you
lantern on the
guys
hook
going?
sword.
Is it raining still?
It's raining.
Yes.
The night doesn't belong to us. It belongs to them.
Ren has multiple hats. You I think she's got 2. I think so far.
You got enough to say multiple.
Oh yeah, she mended the one that was broken, by the way.
All right, Wyatt and Ren are suited up, armored weapons, the whole 9.
Where are you planning to go in the dark?
It's not so dark anymore.
Okay.
Her sword does not emit any light.
So I know, I
The
was
hooded
like-
lantern. The hooded lantern is
the
on.
lantern.
Yeah,
Oh.
she took the hooded lantern on it.
Well, there's someone out there in the forest we think's calling a name or saying something. We heard the word "done," and they're carrying a lantern. They're not really trying to hide themselves all that well. So.
So I got to tell you, Grace, I thought you were being super courageous and heroic. My courage will light the way.
I tell you, I have a 6 intelligence. You're the dumbest motherfucker alive.
Ren actually thinks
By the light of my courageous spirit.
Oh my God, Jesus God, blood. I'm so glad you
We'll
got a
win
13
the
wisdom.
day.
All right.
All right, so I guess we're gonna head out.
Larry,
right?
your comrades are suited up.
Yeah, I guess we're
I'm
going.
just gonna grab my spear and put my shield over my back. That's it. Oh, and my sheepskin jacket. That's it.
Yeah, in the forest, it's just Tom Bobadil. No one to fear. No one, Harad. No one.
Tom Bombadil, there you go.
No, I
Okay.
got my sword with me too. That's it.
I want to tell everyone out there that's a Lord of the Rings fan. My youngest has read. He has now finished the Lord of the Rings. He's in the appendices for the first time,
Nice.
and he could not put the Two Towers down. He said it's the best stuff he's ever read. He was riveting
Really?
for days on the Two Towers. Yeah,
Good for him then.
good stuff. Lord of the Rings. He's gonna watch the movies next.
I need
Needs
to
the
just
Silmarillion
for a
now,
quick
so-
bio break.
That's right.
Do what? Yes, let's do that.
For like 1 minute.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a quick 2-minute break. I need a glass of water anyways because I've drank through this doctor.
All right. Sounds
All right,
good.
so we'll do 2 minutes.
Into the night.
Chuck, do you have any elevator music?
Sure.
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 Wait, Davis has some music guaranteed. But that song you posted today, what was it?
Oh my God. No.
Oh wait, I don't know. I can't remember it.
So I left the audio going so they can hear us talk. All right.
But they can hear Davis's music. All right, I'll
They
be right
can.
back. I gotta get back.
We'll be right back.
Connected.
There you go.
Solid in the shade, still we all Thoughtfully engineered and exclusively from Renewal by Anderson. And now for a limited time, enjoy the
Con lui volando lontano dalla terra, dimenticando le tristezze della sera. Paradiso, oltre le nuvole, pazza d'amore.
What's he got going?
It's great.
He posted a song on X today that was fantastic. Did you see
I think I recognize this song.
Put it on loop, had it going.
It's from some movie, or maybe not this very song, but there's a song which reminds me of from a movie, but I can't think. It's a James Bond movie? I can't remember. Hey, what's up, Orlando?
Oh my gosh. I found the dog.
She found the dog.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna bring the camera back up.
How's it going, Orlando? This is music. I'd rather hear Davis. Okay.
Halfling rap.
That's Tyler in the house. How's it going? What news going on today? Today was just a work day.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened outside these two monitors.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What did I do today?
All right, Davis is muted. Now we can play.
Oh yeah, the Adventurer's Backpack. I tinkered with that.
Really?
And I kicked it to Chuck. It is no longer mine.
Oh, no.
It is now Chuck's problem. All right, unmute Davis there.
Oh, is he back? All right.
He is returned.
Wait, you weren't listening to my music?
Up until 12 seconds.
We were, and then we got a cease and desist from the government. And we had to stop. So.
Damn it. Davis, I'll have to show you the UFO book I'm reading. You are absolutely required to read it. It's 500 pages long, and the first 30 pages have been just non-stop bashing the secrecy of the government. I mean, just non-stop. After like page 20, I was going, I got to give this to Davis. He'll love every minute of it.
Dude, I found out so much shady shit today. I was like, damn.
Okay, so Steve,
Did you hear that the rapture is tomorrow?
What?
That was today. I thought I must have missed it.
It's the 23rd, and the government's going to blame it on aliens.
okay, so
Thank goodness.
we've got like, what did you say it was? An orc warlord coming out of the forest?
Yes, no. All right, so you guys, you've suited up, you've gathered your equipment and gear and whatnot. Just a quick question: are you carrying backpacks and all your?
Okay, I want to be clear about what
I
I'm
know
carrying.
what you're carrying, Davis. Go ahead.
A spear. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I got my girdle with a belt and my sword on it. That's it.
Yeah, and your sheepskin
jacket. Yeah.
Yep. So the other three of you guys carrying water flasks, and backpacks.
I always have everything ready to go because
Okay.
the last time I had to leave a town, I needed to leave with all my stuff, so I always have it nearby.
Yep.
go.
All right. So your whole backpack, the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
All right, Chuck.
Because I know if somebody's going to go
Same.
chasing off to the woods, I need to make sure everything is with me.
I don't carry a lot of extra stuff, so.
I mean, are you carrying your rat? Do you have a backpack?
Yeah, I'm carrying all my
Are you
normal
carrying-
stuff. Yeah.
Are you carrying? Yep. Grace.
Yeah, there's no guarantee we'll come back here.
No.
Why? Yeah, there is.
I mean, realistically, no, she's not taking all of her stuff. She has her hook sword. She has the hooded lantern wrapped around the hook sword. Her sling is kind of a situation like what I'm picturing is she has like a glove that it's kind of like affixed to on her wrist. So she has her sling with her.
Very cool.
That's about it.
So two of you
And her
just
hat.
suit up, a hat and weapons, and the other two get all of your traveling gear and stuff and head out into the woods. All right, so you guys head off out of the it's only about 7 at night, 7:30 something. It's just gotten dark, so you got the evening in front of you. And by this point, which is only like 3 minutes after you came back into the house, it's not been a very long time. The light, you can see it off to your left, to the south and west a little bit, but at this point you don't really see the details of a lantern or a person. You can just see these kind of beams of light that break through the forest here and there. But you can also see, as I had talked to you guys earlier about, described you earlier, the trees, they're messing with the light a little bit. It seems to absorb the light, bends the light a little bit. And you can even see, Ren, as you hold up your lantern, you can see the trees are doing that to yours as well. It dampens the effect of your lantern a little bit. All right, so you've got really, you got no easy way to go. However, Larry, and you're like I described earlier, you've been hunting this area for 8 days now. So you've got the lay of the land, in each direction for the better part of 1.5 miles, give or take.
All right. So are we heading out? Are we doing this? If we are, I'm going to scout ahead. My normal.
Okay.
Okay, it's raining and cloudy and night.
It's going to be difficult. What he's hinting at, it's going to be difficult to scout because you can't see well. Now, Ren can put the light on the ground, right, and see. Is that how scouting? Give me an idea. Give me a description of exactly what you're doing by scouting ahead.
Well, I mean,
Unless Larian stops her, Ren is right there with him.
How
unless
late-
he's like, stay.
How late in the day is it?
It is about 7 in the evening, so it's dark.
So would you say that my elven vision would probably be still working all right for a little while?
It will work all right. Yeah, you can definitely do a little bit.
little
But
while.
it's damp. It's dampened primarily not because of the time of the evening, but just the overcast nature and the rain. So you've just got a little bit.
Well, there's that too, for sure. I mean, when I say scout ahead, all I'm saying is, I guess if this kind of situation, I'm still going to do tracking, I guess. That's about all I can do, really. Because how hard's the rain?
It's just kind of this steady drizzle, a heavy drizzle. It's not a downpour or anything like that. It's just
Her
rain.
lantern's hooded, though, right?
Yep.
We're good then. Okay, all right. Then I'll just use her lantern, and she'll assist me, and we will track.
So the last question is, are you going to track the dog or are you going to pursue the light?
Is the dog tracks not going in the direction of the light?
They're vaguely going in the same direction.
Well, at this point in time, I'm tracking both.
Okay. Well, you can see the light, but you can see it's moving away. So if you're going to stop and track, that light will probably vanish before you can, catch up with it. Because tracking is an actual thing. You can't.
Well,
you're not.
No, I know. I get that. I guess what my point is that I'm going to basically be heading towards the light. But if I see the dog tracks deviate, then I'm going to have to make a decision, right?
That's what I want to do first. So you're really just moving forward, keeping an eye on the trail in front of you or the ground in front of you and around, looking for tufts of hair or whatever that may indicate that something has gone toward the draw. All right, so you guys move off and into the woods. The three of you, not Larian, but the three of you quickly realized that this is a trackless waste. I mean, as you go, you're all humans, you can't see at night to begin with. You've got this hooded lantern that's throwing a beam. I think it's 80 feet in front of you, but it's absorbed a little bit by these trees. It hits a tree and you can't see the shadows all over the place. Now you find as soon as you get out of the clearing in front of the cottage and into the trees themselves, these trees, these ancient hickories and ancient oaks and elms have huge, ginormous canopies that intertwine one with the other. And it's like the leaves have only just barely begun to turn. So they block a lot of the rain and kind of send the rain in various directions. So as you move under the trees, you got that drip that's constant all over the place, but it's not, pouring down on you and, blinding you with water in your eyes and all of that business. It's just horribly wet. The ground is wet. Everything is wet. As you move out, if you've got cloaks dragging through the grass in front, they immediately get wet. Do you all have you have hard boots or leather boots or soft boots? What kind of boots do we have?
Hard boots.
Leather boots.
Okay.
Leather.
Okay, so no one's got this soft. So your boots handle the weather. Yeah, your boots handle the weather perfectly. As you splash on into the mess, it's the dark and full, and the three of you quickly realize within a distance, you don't really know even how far. Well, Davis, now you've got outdoor skills, is that right?
Yeah.
As a barbarian, so if really the two of you, this is you could get lost.
Yeah. No. Hey, I look back. Can I see the cabin still? The light from the cabin.
So you guys, I'll assume that you closed the door, and if you didn't, Johnny got up and closed the door.
Yeah, no shit.
He laughed.
For sure. Yeah, we look up. He's on the porch glaring at us.
All right, you can see this. You didn't leave any light on other than the fireplace that was inside, and you were using it as the lantern that Ren is carrying out. So you can see these kind of little slits of oranges glow kind of spill out from where the cottage is, and you can get orient on that. But barbarian, all of you know, if you get much deeper into the woods, that you're not going to see that at all. But you can definitely see the fire light spilling in and around the shutters and the doors. So cottage isn't that airtight.
Hold on, you guys. Look, going into this dark, I mean, we're not going to be able to see anything.
What if we just give it 10 minutes? Just call the dog's name. One syllable of the dog's name. And
All right. I whistle as loud as I can.
All right. So you whistle really loud. Let's see if he hears. You know what? Actually, I want you to give me a Constitution check, Davis, to see how. Is it bad?
Will someone roll it for me? I don't know where my phone is. My dice.
Someone roll for Davis.
I rolled a 2.
do you want to reroll? You have one reroll.
No.
Hey, Davis, should we designate someone in the chat to roll for you?
Yeah, someone in the chat gets to roll for me.
That would be fun.
Let's do that. So whoever makes the next comment, you're going to be rolling for Davis for the rest of the evening. Coop Waffles, greetings and felicitations. It's the last comment. Next one that comes up, we'll be rolling for Davis for the remainder of the evening. You'll just have to be on top of things. You'll have to be on top of things. All right. So, all right. Well, with that 2, you whistle, Davis. You don't hear anything. There's no response to your whistle.
I don't think that dog can hear us.
It's deaf.
Can I try?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'll assume the whole party stopped a couple, 300 or 400 feet from the cottage at this point.
Okay, that's a 17 on the die.
Is it a prime?
18, 19 prime.
Oh, that's very good. All right, so you whistle. You whistle pretty loud. It carries, and then maybe 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds pass, and you hear this faint barking in the distance.
That's him. Can I tell what it's coming from?
Kind of, maybe in a southerly direction. Maybe. So the light's off to your south and west, and it sounds like the barking is off to your south, perhaps.
Come on, let's go. And she'll kind of lead the charge that way if everyone follows.
Grab her before she goes anywhere. I'm not running off in the middle of the woods at 7 o'clock.
I'm picturing they're like the same height, but her legs are still like in the air.
Starlock.
That's kind of why he came along, to make sure she doesn't go belting off into the.
Ye of little faith.
Yeah. All right, are you all going to at least pursue or just stay? She's ready to go. She's moving. She starts moving off into the woods. I assume the rest of you guys are following her, trying to get where this dog is barking. Chuck, she's moving pretty quick. You quickly realize that even kind of keeping at her pace, kind of keeping track of where this creature may or may not have been is going to be tough, and to keep up with her. So I assume you keep up with her.
I keep up with her, but I do give her a word of caution to kind of slow down for the rest of the group.
Yeah, she won't sprint off without everybody into the
But that's all.
Okay. I look around. I'm looking for anything that I can use as a guidepost, like a gnarly looking tree, something unique, so that I can sort of
Maybe find your way back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You find an old elm kind of twisted and broken at the
I pull out my knife and notch it.
Okay. All right. I'm assuming a quick notch and stabbing the trees in the dark and fall. Always a good thing to do. As soon as you do that, whether it was elicited or not, there's a very, very low rumble of thunder in the distance. And you can see, it doesn't really light up because you guys are under the canopy, but you can kind of see this faint light through the trees, through the clouds, far, far, far up as some, lightning strike opens up in the heavens above you guys. You guys keep moving. You move for about 10 minutes. You don't hear the dog again, but Larian, at this point, you're moving. You're not, and as Ren said, she's not moving super fast, but she's moving pretty, deftly through the woods. At this point, you're kind of on the edge of that valley that I described earlier. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
That very, very broad, deep, not deep, but broad valley that you had kind of stumbled upon in your hunting. So you're sort of on the edge of that. And that gives you kind of your orientation of where your character is. And you're relatively certain you can definitely get back to the river from here, probably the cottage. And of course, to the river, you can get back to Willowbreak or whatever. All right, so Grace, you come up to this kind of, everyone's just right behind you, but Ren, you get up to this kind of, it's not a drop off, but this kind of shelf of rock that juts out, trees all around you, but immediately it drops just a smidgen. It's just a slight decline in the earth, a slope going down, and you can see the trees have kind of derooted a little bit here on that side of things. Where you're standing, you can see the tree goes into the ground, but then right off of this little outcrop of rock that you're standing on, you can see the roots kind of snuck up and out of the earth as the slope kind of just gently goes down and into the darkness. Off to your right, and all of you see that as you stop where Ren is off to your right in the distance. You can see that light, those light beams kind of going through the trees and casting hither and there. But it's you guys have been moving like this from the light, so you've moved a distance away from the light.
I'm gonna whistle again.
All right, give me a con check. Davis, do you throw your spear?
I'm gonna use a reroll.
I'm going to look back to see, while she's whistling, I look back to see if I can still see the light of the cottage.
You cannot.
Damn.
Damn.
That's a dirty 20.
Oh, nice. All right. So you whistle really, really loud, and you can hear there's a bark, and it comes from off in front of you, but to your right, kind of. So if the light isn't to your immediate right, down beneath you is a valley, kind of diagonal between the two is this odd barking. And when that bark sounds, there's another huge bolt of lightning that just arcs across the heavens, kind of snakes out of the clouds, just spreads its light over it. And you all can quite clearly see in front of you, you're standing on this lip of rock, this kind of ledge that overlooks this very, very broad, shallow valley, and it just goes down and up. And you're not quite at the canopy, but you're just at the top of the canopy looking down beneath you. and it's sort of in the middle of this to your right. You can see this kind of jut of stone sticking out and up above the trees themselves. You get it. You look at it for 3 seconds. 4 seconds, 5 seconds until that bolt spins itself, and then within a minute or so, a couple of seconds later, the thunder just washes over the bolt.
Sorcery. I crouched down on the edge of the thing. Something is foul here. Now I'm using my combat senses to sense if anything unusual is happening. Someone make a roll. I don't know what that is.
Is that an attribute check?
Yeah, but it's not.
All right, Starlaw, you're up.
Starlaw on YouTube.
Starlaw on YouTube. Roll for Davis. He's going to try to determine if something. So you're looking for something threatening, is that right?
Yeah, I'm trying to sense it. It's basically, it sort of helps me from being surprised, stops me from being surprised. It's sensing my situational awareness. I'm sniffing for the sorcery in the air. I touch the ground. I can tell if there's something awry here.
That was perfect role playing because you gave Starlaw time to roll and post his roll. Brilliantly done. So you got a 14, Davis. So you're first level, so it's a 15. You got any attribute bonuses on it?
16.
All right, so this is 16. Yeah, you definitely, Davis. So you kind of just cast out, and the whole thing just, the hair on the back of your neck stands up. You inadvertently tighten the spear in your hand. Everything seems just off kilter enough that it's dangerous.
Okay, something's wrong here.
But then you see a chicken. No, I'm kidding.
A giant spider.
You see a chicken taunting you.
What was my chicken's name?
Minerva? No.
Minerva.
Was it Minerva?
Yeah.
No, it's Medea. Shame on both of y'all.
Medea,
Medea. Poor Medea. Yeah.
Medea didn't make it.
She didn't
I
make it.
really
I know
didn't
that.
like
She made it to his dinner table.
It wasn't his. It was the many snakes and hawks and owls and whatever else.
I believe Medea got killed by the neighbor's cat. But
Oh,
anyway.
really?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Or maybe the other side. So you get that feeling.
I'm crouching down still,
Jeff.
and I'm looking. How far can we see? How dark is it?
It's pretty dark. So you can't once that lightning goes away. But because you're up, there's this ambient light, just obviously from whatever's above the clouds. So you can kind of see these shadows at the top of the woods. But as soon as you get back into the trees, it's going to be without a lantern. It's going to be very, very dark. You've been in the woods at night in the rain. It's
No. I don't know what's on.
Yeah, a few times.
I'm gonna crawl under a tree and wait till dawn.
I don't suggest going any further into dealing with mysterious whatever's in the middle of the woods at night.
We're already here. We don't have a choice.
There's always a choice. Reverse.
I look behind me. I can't see anything. All right, go
There's
ahead.
a dog in trouble.
Okay, I have this sneaking suspicion Ren is going to be getting us in a lot of trouble.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Moving forward.
Ren of the many hats.
Come on, bag full of hats to throw on the road. So.
If she dies, carry on the belt of bottles in her honor.
That's right.
Is the feeling that you got, the feeling that something's wrong, do you think that the dog we're tracking isn't a dog, like it's another Fae situation? Or do you think that there's something dangerous out here with us?
I don't know about the dog, but I feel something out here in the forest. Something's watching us. Something malevolent. Something cruel. Something of the ground. Sorcery. I can smell it.
McGowan, come back to us.
For the briefest moment, you see a beam of light rise up out of the forest in the general direction where you saw that
Obelisk.
So yeah, obelisk rising from the forest. It kind of rises. The light shines out and it's gone.
Ren, can you point the lantern in the direction of that obelisk?
Yeah.
What is that? It's 80 feet. Does someone out there know? I think it's 80 feet, and then another 100 or so kind of ambient light. But that beam of light shines out and over the forest. And you think you see it. You think between the ambient light and the lamp, it's not terribly far away, but it's a good little hike down into this valley. But even on that orientation, Larry, and you're pretty sure you could get to that without getting lost. And the operative being pretty sure, you still get lost.
Did the dog sound closer than it did before?
Couldn't tell. It doesn't sound like it's leading you. No, it may be. Who knows if it's leading you or not? But it doesn't. It sounds about the same. Just sound is so hard in the woods, especially at night in the rain.
Whistle a couple of more times.
Oh, give me a con check.
No, Ren, you do it. I can't.
He goes to do it again, and I'm like,
just stop.
Well, hey, maybe I'll just use another reroll real quick. I care about this dog. Damn it, that's worse.
Just further and further away.
It's a 6. Prime.
Is that all of your rerolls? Or you have?
Well, no, I have more.
No, she's got like 15.
Oh, nice. All right.
I'm gonna use one more. I've got 4.
You got it this time.
Okay, that's a 13 prime.
All right, so you whistle again,
Yeah.
and you keep trying to whistle it. Your hands are too wet. It's too much water. The hat bends and water pours into your face, and just it really messes your whistles up all over the place. But you do get on your third attempt. You do get a pretty good loud whistle up, and then you hear the dog barking, and it barks pretty steady. I mean, it's just barking, and it's definitely coming. Barks the first time, second time, third time, and you start to orient. You get a pretty good idea that it too is coming from that obelisk or whatever's in there.
Wait, the barking is coming from the obelisk.
Kind of in that general direction. It's all now, which Barbarian and Ranger, you guys are going to know, is a little bit to the west and south of where your cottage would be. So it's deeper into the wood, but still, again, Larry, and you're relatively certain that you could, get your comrade down here.
Now, I don't want to rush us off blindly into danger or anything. Where stone towers are concerned, we've not had the greatest track record. So I leave it up to a vote whether we go down there or not. What do you three think?
I'll sling myself over the edge of the cliff.
Yeah! Ren jumps after him.
Lead me to the darkness.
Oh, I know. Seriously, dude, we're on that ledge. I just swung off the ledge. Going
you leap down. It's easy enough. You just start moving down into the wood line.
Yeah, I made my boat.
Do what?
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Right, got to do it. All right, Ren, you're after him, I assume.
Oh yeah, right behind.
Wyatt, Larian,
Hooked.
back to the cottage, or?
Yeah, we should go back, I think.
Chuck clearly wasn't paying any attention.
No, I'm listening, but
They're headed into the valley, dude. They leap off the edge, head down into the valley, and they're off. And you go, I think we should go back to the cabin.
well, I'm just gonna go back to the cabin and wait. I guess I'll follow.
I'm going to follow a little bit more cautiously, so not trying to slide down a muddy bank in the dark.
You guys start moving down this slope, and it is a little bit muddy. Nothing terrible. I mean, there's still a lot of underbrush, growth, grass, whatnot. Start weaving your way through the valley. That lantern light is casting, this crazy light in every which direction as it gets absorbed by a tree or bent or what have you. So as you're moving there, and you're moving at a slightly faster pace, I assume, than walking. So it's bobbing up and down, casting this kind of strange lighting through the woods. Davis, you're in the forefront. Ren, you're right behind, not far behind. The barking definitely gets louder. And as you start zeroing in on it, the closer you get, the more you can just hear from it. Everybody, give me a wisdom check.
18. Now someone roll for me.
Starlaw, we need a wisdom check for the ranger.
Do we add our level to?
Yeah, add everything to it.
Okay.
Well,
That's a
not every-
dirty 20 secondary.
Nice. All right. Davis, you got to give us a soliloquy while Starlaw gets his dice out. It starts rolling.
I stop. McGowan stops and goes, "Wow, something's going on here. I don't know what's going on."
Yeah.
I have rotating primes. I'm just going to pick whatever prime I want to happen.
There you go.
I got a 13 prime.
13 prime. All right, Davis got a 15, so Davis adds your miss to it.
16.
And Wyatt, what did you get?
I got a 14 non-prime.
Okay. So Chuck, you guys are moving through the woods, and you're kind of in the middle. Wyatt's bringing up the rear. Ran and the Barbarian are up in the front. You see that light again, but this time it seems to be more of a kind of a globe hanging in the woods. It doesn't seem like to be a beam of light. And I should say, let me rephrase that a little bit. You see a light again. It's the same color as the beams from that guy's lantern that you saw, 20, 30 minutes ago. But now it's more of a globe. It doesn't seem to be, shining into the woods or anything like that. And it is moving relatively quickly. It might be a hooded lantern that's been closed. It might be something.
All right. Can they hear me, or are they just running off and leaving me and him behind?
No, no one's running. They're just kind of moving at a good pace. Yeah. They just run off like Pippin and Sam,
Went into the woods.
So I'm going,
falling every 10 seconds.
I'm going to kind of slow everybody down for just a minute, and I'm going to point out the globe of light. And I'm also going to tell them a story that I was told by my father once about the Darkenfold and how oftentimes there will be lights that will appear, but are not always where they seem to be. So we need to be very careful about not getting ourselves split up or lost, because this is sort of almost a natural phenomenon of this old ancient wood. And I'm beginning to wonder if there's even actually somebody out here with a lantern besides our young Wren here. Just keep that in mind.
There's something out here.
And perhaps not someone looking for a dog.
No. I have a feeling that the dog is a ruse.
A ruse?
A ruse.
Or it's also part of the ruse as a victim. Something isn't right.
How many ruses are there?
There's at least one ruse. Maybe two.
One ruse.
Okay.
That's a great. How many ruses?
I know that I.
I'm not sure what the word ruse means.
We've been tricked.
Do you guys really believe that?
Yes. Are we making our way to the obelisk?
The fact that it is turned.
Valerian said he stops you also. I assume you guys stop.
Yeah.
So,
No,
and to respond to her inquiry, I'll just say, we saw beams of light from someone's lantern earlier. Now I see a globe of light, not a beam of light, which leads me to believe of what I recall from what my father told me about there being spheres of light sometimes that appear within the Darkenfold that are not necessarily someone carrying a lantern. People can often mistake them for that, right? Or a torch or something. And people will get lost and drawn into the forest and they just never return.
Well, I know I trudged us all out here.
I'll look around
It's
at the
been a nice
wind
walk.
and the thunder and the lightning and the rain. Yeah, it's been lovely.
That dog starts even as he's saying that that dog starts barking like nuts. Absolute nuts. And there's a slight tenor of terror in that dog's.
You're sure that it's not?
Oh no!
You're sure
it
real?
It could very possibly be real. Perhaps the dog has fallen into a trap as well.
How
A
far
trap that I'm trying to
away-
keep us out of. I'm trying to say.
Oh, I guess we're in a little bit. Okay, we can't tell. Can we tell the general direction of the dog?
Yeah. Kind of in a you can't really. It's westerly up the valley a little bit.
Can I use my monkly constitution to.
I love where this is going.
That's a great face.
I absolutely love where this is going. This is going to demonstrate the strength of the siege engine, so I already love it. Go. What are you going to do?
What she wants to do is like Ren's meditations are very active. It's not like sitting still and thinking. It's like being in stuff and moving around a lot. I think that she wants to just try to like completely still herself and just focus on the dog. Nothing exists but her and the dog. There's a line between her and the dog, and trying to like just feel it.
Okay. So Ren kind of goes still for a moment. Do any of y'all? I mean, y'all notice it. She's holding the lantern. She just kind of goes still. You say anything, do anything, just wait for us to see what she's doing. Okay.
I crouched to the ground again. Put my left hand on the ground, holding my spear up. And I'm just feeling for the ground to feel if there's anything unusual, and I'm trying to figure out which direction the dog is.
Okay.
Like, I know it's echoing back and forth, so I
you get a pretty good idea because it's barking so continually. You get a pretty good idea of the direction that it is. And Larry, are you just kind of waiting to see what Ren does? Wyatt, same thing. Davis.
What type of bark?
What do you mean?
Is this like a warning bark, a
No,
bark,
so
a
it's
scared bark?
It's a scared bark. It's gone into a scared bark. You know, like any kind of dog that is greeted with something. Yeah. So it's not sure what it is, but it's not so fearful that it's immediately running away yelping. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Something's approaching it, but it's confused. Obviously, in a little bit rage, a little bit terror, all kind of mingled in as the canine is trying to figure out what's going on.
I am going to knock my bow.
Okay. All right. So you pull an arrow out, knock it. All right, Ren. So you, Wyatt, what are you doing? Anything in particular? You just kind of bracing?
I'm watching just to see what's coming because chaos is about to occur, and that's why I've been walking I'm walking cautiously behind everybody.
Oh, that's a good idea. I will say this, Peter. I applaud your constantly watching behind and to the left and the right as the party is going in this direction. It's very, very.
Well,
wise.
he's a very sharp and wise individual, even though he's not refined in either one of them. So, a lot of a wait and see attitude is probably the best thing he could be doing right about now.
All right, so Ren, the very first thing you get is this absolute. I'm gonna have you make an attribute check in a second, but you get this absolute stunning weight of terror washes over you, and you see this blasted plain of just madness and volcanic ash, rock, and just desolation all around you, and you see tens of thousands of people. You don't know any people; they're just kind of shadows and the makings of what was once a human, kind of stumbling and moving forward in the shambling mass, and above them are all of these creatures, these monstrosities flying and cursing all kinds of mess upon them. And in front of all of this is this mountain of utter madness, 5 gigantic openings in this mountain. Then that's over. That's gone. That vision is immediately gone.
Does it feel like the same landscape as the previous one?
I don't know. You're going to have to determine that yourself. So.
I love that.
That's on you. All right. So, and you're out of that. Suddenly it's gone. That vision's gone, and that feeling of weight, terror is gone, and you can orient on that dog. Now, give me a Constitution check. Not to say, have a Constitution check.
I was gonna say. I might go ahead and use a reroll.
Oh, rerolling.
How are you going through?
Can I use one more?
He's rolling one.
What are you doing?
This is 6.
I'm just got my arrow knocked, waiting to see what happens here.
It's not great. It's a 10 prime.
Okay. All right. So you get it down. And I just want to point out for those people out there watching, we are playing Castles and Crusades, and this is the reason that I fell in love with this system after we started publishing it, is because it allows players to role play whatever they want, and I've got a way on my side of things to check it, and they can roll, and it all works. We don't have to worry about. We still have skills and all that stuff, but we don't have to worry about it so much. All right. So you cast yourself out, Grace. There's no part of you that thinks that this dog is a ruse. Now,
Mhm.
There is a little bit, because of Larian and the Barbarian, there's a little bit of latent doubt that maybe your emotions have taken over. Maybe, you're a monk. You're supposed to have control of these things, but you're also human. So your gut is telling you that dog is facing something terrible, and it's not a ruse, but your brain, which is what, 6 intelligence, your brain is telling you, your comrades are saying, let's go home. It's scary out here. It's dark.
I think she gets that vision. It rings her bell. She steps back a second. I'm really sorry, but it needs our help, and she takes off.
All right, Barbarian. She just runs past you. What do you do?
Take off after.
You're off after Larian.
Yep.
Wyatt.
I just pace a lot quicker. I'm not running, but I'm moving after him.
She can outrun all of you all if she's inclined to run.
No backpack.
I have that wolf spear with the lug nuts. I just trip.
That would definitely slow things up. All right, you guys start moving through the woods. The faster you move,
I'll get you with the hook sword.
The more oriented on the dog you get. And you're still holding a lantern in your left hand, I assume, hook in your right.
Yeah, she separated the two pieces.
Hey, Grace, real quick, did you get that video? I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you through.
Wait,
chat.
yes, yeah, the one of the hook sword fight.
Yeah.
That was so
hook
fucking
fight.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool, right? Send that to me. I want to see that.
It makes me feel stupid for only having one hook sword. She should have.
Crouching tiger, hidden.
You're
Crouching
just
tiger,
first
hidden
level. Second level, you can get another hook sword as you learn. All right, you guys are booking through the woods. The first thing you see is that lantern light, your lantern light, Ren's kind of washes on the side of this. You can see just a stone wall. It's not very wide or whatever, but you see this kind of wall of stone, and the light kind of bounces off of it. You can see a little bit moss covered, roundish a little bit. Then your hand moves, a little bit. You don't see the stone, but you do. You're almost on top of that dog. It is barking so, and you all see kind of simultaneously. As you run, not into really a clearing, but you run into this open space, and in front of you, probably about 30 or 40 feet, right next to this kind of tree that's grown up next to it, is this just pillar of stone, and it's roundish. It rises up above the canopy, 70, 80 feet. The front part of it, the whole front part is caved away, and a huge heap of rubble in front of that. You can see a little bit of steps going up to in and around that rubble to what. You can't see the doorway, but you can see the steps that probably lead to a doorway. That's how you would build a tower. But the tower is definitely in some shape or ruin. Chuck, I need you to make a wisdom check. And you can see standing in front of this mess, you can see a human standing there. He's got, dressed just like the people of Willowbreak. He's got some leather breeches on, a shirt. He's got a jacket on to protect him from the rain. He's got a misshapen hat on his head, and he's kind of standing there a little bit. Another hat. He's kind of standing there a little bit. He seems stunned. He seems something. He's just kind of standing there, shambling a little bit. And the dog is in front of him, maybe 10 feet in front of him. Its tail is between its legs, and it's just barking. And even as you kind of step into this clearing, the guy takes a step forward, and the dog, it starts to move forward a little bit. Tail comes out, goes back under, ears to the side, and it just starts barking and backing up again. Clearly, the dog is completely confused. Chuck, what'd you get on your wisdom check? Hold on, Grace, 1 second.
Yeah.
All right, that's wisdom's gonna be 11 prime.
You see to your right what looks to be some type of path that goes up and into the tree line off from the front of the tower, but you can't. You'd have to go investigate it to see. You're an elf, you're a ranger, you're a forestman. You can see something that looks odd about the ground leading away from the tower. All right, Grace, you were going to say?
Yeah.
Hold on, Chuck.
When I notice that, I will not waste any time pointing it out to the group.
Okay.
And saying we should investigate that before we go near the tower. I want to see what that is first.
Okay.
Just
You
picks
say
up
that
a
to the
rock
group?
and hurls it at the guy.
Okay, well, while you're saying that, Ren is sling out That's fantastic. All right.
I think she doesn't want to, because she doesn't want to hurt this. She doesn't want to kill this guy.
Wait, is the dog barking at the guy?
The dog is barking at the guy for sure.
Straight up, I smell gold. I'm just gonna.
How's the guy, Steve? When you told us about that, how was the guy reacting to the dog?
He's taking as you step into the open area. He takes a step forward, but he looks like he's drunk, honestly, or drugged or something.
Mhm.
He takes a step forward, and then the dog moves for a little bit, barking at him, and then backs up. And then the guy stops. So he's not paying any attention to you guys. He probably, whether he's seen you or not, or you do have a lantern, he's really focused on that dog.
So he is reacting to the dog.
He stops. Yeah, he stops moving towards the dog.
But does he look like he sees the dog?
He can't not see the dog unless he's blind, because it's like 10 feet in front of him. But
Unless he's something else than what we see.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that is 100%.
That's why I'm trying to determine if he actually sees the dog. Like if it looks like he's like looking at the dog and whatever.
You're gonna have to tell me if you think he sees the dog or not.
What is he? Does he look at it in any way, shape, or form?
Looking in the direction of the dog for sure.
When the dog's
Change of
barking?
plan.
Yes. All right. Well, you're trying to figure that one out.
I just yell out, "Ho there!"
Okay, you yell out, "Ho!" And you see out of the corner of your eye, Davis, you see Ren going.
Actually, change of plans.
Okay.
I used my spear to stop that sling.
Ren, who has been running, sprints forward towards the sky, slides to her knees with the hook sword out, and is going to try to take his legs out.
Oh, nice. All
She has
right.
to get close to him.
She's.
How would you never go hiking and just wander to a stranger in the woods?
The dog doesn't like it. I don't like it. No, sir.
All right, so you guys kind of run in. You hesitate for a minute. Larry's kind of taking in the whole thing. Wyatt's coming up from behind, keeping an eye behind you guys, making some crazy going on there. And you, the barbarian shouts, "Ho!" And you see Ren in the corner of your eye, Davis. You see her kind of doing her slaying, and then she abandons that, realizing that she's actually got. Well, no, I guess your sling's on your right hand. Is that right? Yeah. So your sling's there. Abandons that, starts running forward. Blade coming out.
Okay. Where does the lantern go?
Still in her left hand. So blade, left lantern.
Okay.
And it is now, it's hooded, so it's got a beam of light. As she's running forward, that light is.
Yeah.
It's the Blair Witch Project going on. That light's all over the place.
We got shaky camera syndrome.
Right, yeah. Can we shake this the thing here? Yeah, so, yeah, she's just running forward. You want to pursue Davis, or what are you doing?
All right, what does the guy, when I say ho, does the guy do anything?
He turns in y'all's direction. When you shout, he turns in y'all's direction. And it's this kind of weird, it's just kind of this weird gait. Everyone give me a wisdom check.
I really need to get some dice.
Starlaw, we need a wisdom check.
21 secondary.
Alright, Grace sees it. Chuck, what'd you get?
13 prime.
Chuck sees it. Wyatt, what'd you get?
I rolled a 7, non-prime.
You did not see it.
You have
right.
rerolls.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, I think we may have lost Starlaw. Someone, Grace, roll for.
Yeah,
roll
okay.
for
I'm using my good dice, apparently.
Just in case.
It's
No,
12 on the
Starlaw's
die.
there. Starlaw's there. He rolled a 7. Davis, you did not.
Davis is like, damn it, no.
Do you want to do a re-roll, Davis, or do you have?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
All right,
No,
so
I'll use my reroll.
Yeah.
you're gonna,
nice.
did you find some dice?
Oh,
Oh, okay. All right.
I haven't.
Davis, can you
Ren.
see chat?
Using it,
Ren,
not using
you and Larry and Stevens. Chuck, you listening? All right, you both see. As the creature turns around, on Wyatt and Davis, you do not. You can see there's blood stains all over this guy's shirt. Now, he's got a dark shirt on, so it's not easy to see. But it's definitely blood stains, and the shirt is somewhat ripped. As he kind of shifts to you all, and then even as you're going to take that in, Ren is running across and going to slide underneath it. Ren, give me an initiative.
Okay. He's just bloody.
Yeah.
Okay.
His shirt's
Hey, that's a 10. I swear to God, my rolls are really good tonight. I'm using my
All right,
good dice.
You got him. You got to slide in front of him. Swing with your hook sword.
Ooh. Oh, but I have a crazy bonus for overbearing.
Someone was at my house and put my dice up. I found them.
15.
All right, you slide and you hit him in the ankle. You give him a dex check to see. He flips up, over, splashes into the mud. The dog actually, as you slide into it, leaps back, barking even more terribly confused. And the lantern now, the light is shining up the side of this tower here as it's, you're kind of half in the ground too. Ren, as this guy hits the ground. Davis, what's your immediate reaction?
I slow up just for a second. He's bloodied on the front, right?
You don't see that, no. You and Wyatt do not see that.
Oh, okay.
You just see Ren run forward and hit him with the hook sword in the ankle and flip him over.
I run up to him. I run up in that direction because I can't see anything. I need to get in the light.
Okay, yeah, it is very dark. Chuck, what's your immediate reaction?
I can't say. He goes down on his back when she's the hook sword on him.
She hits him in the ankle. He hits his side, really. Splashes into the ground there. They're kind of laying face to face at this point. And she's got the lantern in left hand, and I assume swinging the hook sword around.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Her intention is to get a good look at his face. So I'm picturing she's like kind of over him.
Okay. So she slid forward. Lantern in the left. She's sliding on her right. So her hook sword hooks the guy, but is actually now on the ground and half under her a little bit. Her elbow is as she's holding the lantern, shining the lantern on it. So she's going to have a little bit of trouble getting that hook sword up and into combat next round.
I'm going to move forward with my bow drawn, of course.
Yep.
And I'm going to say loud enough for him to hear me. Don't move. Who are you? And I'm going to aim that bow at his face.
All right, Wyatt, what are you doing?
Keep in mind, I'm not over top of him. I am back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, it seems the two of them got him pinned, but I'm going to wait and see what else is going on around here.
I mean, honestly, we have no proof he's not a vampire lord. That's all I'm saying.
you do not have any proof. All right, next round, he immediately rolls. Davis, you've moved up to see. Ren has a light on his face, and at that point, Davis, you can see his shirt is torn, covered in blood. Larian, you've got the bow out. Wyatt's keeping watch. This guy rolls to just punch Grace in the face. Give me an initiative, Ren. It's going to be, you're going to get a -2 because you've kind of half pinned your sword under all of that mess.
Oh, I'm not going to use my sword.
Okay, then no minus.
That's a 6.
You don't. I got a little bit better than that. What's your armor class? No shield. If you don't have a shield. So what is it?
Don't use shield.
What is it?
12.
Oh, I thought you said 8.
That would be a bummer. Shitty monk.
That would be horrible.
6 armor class. 2 health.
He lands a pretty good blow on the side of your head. You take 2 points of damage from that. I kind of see stars a little bit. What's your immediate reaction? What do you do?
He's about to see Ash. She takes a belt. She takes one of the bottles from her belt, the bottle that's filled with ash. She crushes it in her hand, and she
hold on.
rubs it on
You've
his
got a
face.
lantern in one hand and a sword in the other.
She's letting go of the sword.
All right, sword go out with you're just grabbing. And are you hitting him with the bottle to break the bottle on him?
I think she'd either break it on his face or she'd crush it in her hand and then rub it on his face.
So just to let you know, if you're going to take the time to take a bottle and get out of the bottle, that's going to take a round. But if you're just bashing the bottle in his face, that's fine. And what is in this? Just ash?
It's ash.
All right, give me a to hit.
It's black ash.
Okay, give me a to hit. To add your strength bonus level BTH if you have one. I don't think you have one. At first level, I don't think anyone has a BTH, does he? But a fighter? Yeah.
A fighter.
Fighter's the only one.
I'm so sorry. What did you want me to add to that?
Just your strength bonus.
Okay. 14 prime.
Yeah, you hit him. You hit him square in the face. The bottle.
In the face, like the lower face or the upper face where the eyes
And
are?
the eyes.
Yeah, you hit him in the forehead. Bottle shatters. The ass and some of the, it's not glass, but some of
Excellent.
the shards of that ceramic gets stuck into his face and whatnot.
Good.
He definitely takes damage from that, but he doesn't actually react at all. When you shatter that thing, he continues to kind of lumber and drag forward towards you, moving in this kind of weird, shambling way. Davis, what do you do?
All right. So
I'm
it's-
gonna. Sorry, I just want to say one thing, Steve. I mean, sorry, not my turn.
Actually, I'm sorry. Actually, Davis and Chuck give me initiatives to see where you. And I assume you were kind of waiting to see, but yeah, Grace, it's very odd that he wouldn't react to your.
Is there
sharp-
any time to like yell anything?
Absolutely, you can always speak while you're doing stuff.
She's gonna yell out what
You're
she
sorry,
thinks of the
sorry.
situation right now. She's
Do
gonna
what?
yell out, "It's undead," to everybody. That's what she thinks.
Davis.
Again with the undead. I got a 1.
That's not very good. Chuck, what'd you get on initiative?
What do you? What? I can't. I'm sorry. Is it a D20 or a D12, a D10 or a D6?
For you, Chuck, it's a D4.
It's a
D10. Roll a D10.
I got a D4. I got a 12.
Damn it! I like those D4s of yours. Yeah, D10.
Damn good. All right, D10. You said. I'm sorry to ask.
No, it's all good.
Find one.
Just so everybody knows, my
Oh.
Thursday crew insists on rolling a D6 from the AD&D days. That's what causes confusion for people like Chuck who have played in the Thursday game. But CNC is normally a D10.
I've got a. I rolled a D10. I rolled a 10. Steven.
Do what, Dave?
I got.
The last remnant of your AD&D game.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the final piece. It's the initiative die. I get a. I got a 10.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that you're kind of holding your action a little bit to see what's unfolding. She shouts it's undead, bashes
No.
a thing. Are you going to shoot it? Is that what you're
As
doing?
soon as he strikes her, I shoot it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I meant by holding the action. So that you're going at the end of the round. Fire, take your shot. Now, if you roll horribly, you might hit Grace. Unlike
Yeah, no, that's fine. I won't
You
roll.
have 6 rerolls. Just so you know.
Just saying.
If you keep a bad roll, it's a choice. I'll take it personally.
Well, I got a good roll for once. I'm going to hit this creature in a random location of your choice. As soon as I locate my character sheet. There we go. This is Dex. All right. It's going to be a. Oh, that's right. I don't think I.
What's your base roll? I can start with that.
So 21.
Yeah, wait.
Nice.
All right. So your arrow goes right into that guy's collarbone, just beneath the collarbone, into his chest. Give me some damage on that.
Oh yeah, this is my character in this game. I pulled in all these dice and they're all 20s. I don't know what the deal. I don't know. Okay, so the total's going to be 5 points of damage.
All right. You drive the arrow through him. It go. There's enough force to it. You can tell it goes through his backside and down under his collarbone, through his lung. He lurches back and just kind of falls back, motionless into the mud and the water. Even Davis, as you're kind of standing there. But two things happen instantaneously that this fellow dies. A huge explosion of light comes from the tower above. It's just for a moment. It lasts for maybe 2-3 seconds, and it lights up the whole area around you, spilling out of the tower, mostly out of the cracked front of it. But there's clearly a window on the backside and a window, on the a little bit to your left. Shines light in every which direction. And Davis, you see this. You and Ren, you see it too. But the guy's shirt just kind of goes up. Unnatural, just goes up. It just kind of moves.
You better not put no xenomorphs in this damn game. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Don't bring up the worst movie in human history. Anyway.
Don't get started, David, on that.
We'll save that for
Late
another
night.
date. Yeah.
Davis, what do you do? So you see that, and Ren, you're seeing as well. But Davis, you have an active ground.
I take my spear with both hands and slam it right down in the middle of his chest. I try to pinning whatever it is underneath that shirt into the ground.
All right, swing.
I have a question too, Stephen.
Yep, fire.
Being
14.
experienced with using a bow in battle, does it look like I did damage to him when I hit him?
Yeah, there's not a lot of blood, but of course it's raining and there's mud underneath him.
Sure.
But it looks like it looks like the arrow.
14, but they'll get a prone.
Yeah, absolutely. So add 5 to that.
A 19.
All right, so you drive that spear into the guy, and it rips through his shirt, goes into something, and you can tell instantly. You know, you're not horribly experienced at this point in combat. Maybe you hit the ribs, but you hit something as it drives into it. Purposely moves from your spear blow as it goes in there, and then the guy twitches violently. Man, his arms start twitching, his leg goes up, head rolls back, mouth opens up. And then that light goes away above. That ends that round. Except Wyatt, are you doing anything, Wyatt? You're kind of watching this. You haven't.
Well, if I try to get in the middle of that, I'm gonna be hitting a whole lot of people.
Okay.
You know, 'cause he's in the way, she's in the way.
Everybody's in the way.
So
Thanks, give me some
I
damage.
don't think I can hit anything.
Do what?
Give me some damage, whatever your wolf spear does.
6 points of damage.
All right, dog goes absolutely apeshit. Light goes away. Next round. All right, so you all see it at this point in the light of Grace's lamp. The guy's kicking around on the ground, and there's this horrific, just ripping sound coming from underneath the shirt, and you know, some kind of fluid hits the shirt. Some of it spills down across the guy's loins. Some comes up across of his neck. It's just this viscous, yellowish, egg yolk-like mess. As that's happening, as your brains are taking into that, you hear something clatter, you know, noise, some metal hits stone from the tower to your left. Immediate reaction. Ren, you're on the ground still. Immediate reaction. What you doing? I gotta stop saying immediate reaction. What do you do?
I go for the dog. I'm trying to like get the dog.
Okay, so you just roll out, going for the dog.
I'll try to grab my sword.
Yep. Yeah.
If
you
that
do.
takes extra time.
Yeah. So your sling is kind of hanging loose from where you pulled it earlier. Roll over, scooping up the blade. You're at this point. You're sodden wet, covered in mud. Your cloaks and robes are heavy.
Didn't expect to get a shower today.
You roll over. Dog kind of falls back from you. I mean, it's completely confused and terrified.
I want to use my action to try to like calm it. And
You don't
be
leap up it with the hook sword and the lantern chasing it.
Rah!
dog just
Yeah.
gone now. All right, Davis, what do you do?
Dog and our attack. Yeah.
Okay, so the spear's gone into his chest, but it missed his rib cage, and this goopy goo blew out, right?
Splattering it. You hear this ripping sound. Something's going on.
Is the spear in through him into the
All right,
ground?
that's your choice. You stabbed him. Do you pull it
Yes.
back out?
No. Now I go deeper into. I want it into the ground, and so you know that at the head there's those two lugs, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to take my foot and jam it as far as I can into the ground.
Okay. All right. Through the wound.
Yes.
So you're just stepping on the guy, on the lugs, on the
Yes.
spear, pushing it in.
And I'm stepping on his face at the same time.
Okay. All right. Barbarian goes full barbarian mode. Kind of steps into this guy. When he does so, his torso kind of collapses. You know, some kind of mess comes up and out of his mouth. His eyes kind of pop up out of his head. And Davis, you see, as your foot kind of goes in, this tendril-like creature coils up out of the guy's stomach, through the shirt, and wraps partially around your leg. And all you can see in this kind of shadowy light that Ren's lantern is everywhere, partially wrapped around your foot, partially pinned by your wolf spear's lugs, is this strange centipede-like thing that ends in an eyeball held with huge claws kind of wrapped around it. The claws are kind of sunk into the eyeball, and the eyeball is leaking pus all over the place. And it kind of wraps around and looks up at you, kind of eyeballing you. But now that's your action, so you've already, that's what's happening to you. Chuck, you see kind of the shadows of some kind of giant centipede-like snake thing, whatever, come out of this dude, start wrapping around your comrade. What do you do?
I'm going back to camp. Shit. Oh, Davis.
I've got it, dude. I've got it handled.
And there's There's nothing else other than this thing. Okay, great. Okay. Can I pinpoint that tentacle? How hard would it be for me to hit it?
It's just one creature that you can see. It's whether it's a tentacle or a centipede or a snake, you can't quite make out. You're gonna take a shot.
Has it got legs?
You don't see any legs, kind of in the darkness, but it looks like it's wrapping around either the spear or McGowan's leg. You can't quite make out, but you can definitely take a shot. Now it's going to be a broader chance of hitting McGowan, but because he's moving, the creature's moving. Yeah, he's got hit points.
He does have hit points, that's for sure.
He's got lots
He's
of.
got a couple days left in town anyway.
Yeah, I'm
Now's the time to get hurt.
I'm actually going to try to take a shot at it.
You'll be there for 9 months and
Can we? Let's just drink some beer until we're all healed up and leave.
So Grace, how many bonuses boons did I have? Plus 1 boons.
6. Oh, plus 1 boon.
2, right?
You have 2.
Okay, all right. All right, Steven, I'm going to use both of those on this roll.
All right, excellent. So you're taking a shot. You bend your bow, take a shot. Have it.
Oh ho ho! It's a 19, 20, 21.
You hit it. All right, that arrow goes right into the creature.
Good one.
Cutting into its segments, some kind of pus explodes out the side. Give me some damage.
Total's going to be, well, just damage. 7. Good roll.
All right, nice. All right, Davis, that arrow feathers it next to you. Wyatt, what do you do?
I'm going to go. This is the time I'm going to leap forward, draw the shorter blade that I have, and take a swipe at it.
All right, again, same with you. If you roll really bad, you have a chance of hitting Davis or McGowan, but swing away.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20.
Well, that's pretty good.
That's pretty darn good.
All right, you slice into the creature. So you're going to do maximum damage, add your D4, add a D4, and then add your strength to that, and tell me what your total damage is.
Add a D4, okay.
Yes, sir.
9 and 10.
All right, you slice that creature. You cut into it, slicing it almost completely in half, but most of your blade goes kind of lengthwise, opening a good foot of this creature up. And as you do so, Davis, you've got the clearest view, even though the lantern has moved a little bit away from you. That creature, which is, and you can see that it's got very tiny legs that have they're not into your flesh yet. Oh, you don't have any pants on, do you? You just have a loincloth.
No,
Or
I
you
have
do?
like wool pants and a
Oh,
girl.
no. Yeah, so they're kind of gummed up in the wall there. They haven't actually penetrated flesh. And as soon as he slices that creature open, you can tell, it folds a little bit, and then it just explodes all around you. The whole worm-like beast explodes. A little eyeball shoots off in the distance. And you and Peter both need to make a...
Grace, hit the eyeball and put it in
Yeah, absolutely. So
We're on the
make
same
a-
wavelength.
Make a strength saving throw to see if you avoid all of this mess as it splatters up and down you all.
I'm going to use my reroll.
Okay.
And I got a natural 1.
You should have let Starlock keep rolling for you.
Oh, no.
Man, they're shit.
Davis, you take 3 points
I
of
rolled
damage.
I rolled a 13.
All right,
That's a prime.
you take 2 points of damage from that as it splatters up, and it's really this foul stench just kind of wafts up. It gets into your clothes, into your armor. It's all over the place. But the creature then kind of slumps over, coiled up around the dead man on the ground.
Look at Kai there.
Thank you, Kai.
What kind of goop is it?
The creature, it looks like it looks like the inside of a worm. I mean,
What damaged me?
Sorry. It's actually mostly just the stench of this stuff.
Oh, okay.
It just kind of wafts over in your nose. You don't really retch, but you know.
Yeah. Okay, I just step back, coughing, getting out of the mess and the goo.
Yeah, it's a giant mess because the dude's been split open. The worm now has exploded. It's just a mess everywhere. Not much blood in the dead man.
Okay.
Grace, give me a charisma check. So sorry. I assume you put the hook sword up, set the lantern down.
Yeah. Okay. It's a 17 secondary. Oh wait, I'll use a +1 to make it an 18 secondary.
All right, there you go. Grace has used more rerolls and bonuses on this dog than.
I'll use them if you got them. Am I right?
That's right. All right, so you kind of set the lantern down. Hooksword goes away, moving up. He pulls you a good 30 to 40 feet away from your contact. Okay. I assume you don't care. And at that point, it starts moving towards you, trying to close. It's a small dog, like I said, probably about 35 pounds. About the size of a Shetland sheepdog, some kind of mutt. It moves up to you, and then when it gets kind of close, it leaps into your arms and crawls upon it. You can tell it's actually quite terrified. It doesn't.
You're a good boy.
It's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, she like takes off like one of her outer layer of robes. She has like kind of a tighter sort of top on underneath, but she takes off the outer layer and kind of wraps it around the dog.
Okay.
And just kind of like returns to everybody.
She comes back with a dog, and Wyatt and Davis are covered. Kick her.
She'll come back and say, "Is everyone okay?"
I mean, I'm sort of flicking the goo off the sword and wiping it on the sheath.
I'm looking around for others.
Well, it's got the little fur on there.
Everything is dark, quiet. You don't see any more lights. It's just this kind of drizzly rain, which helps kind of wash this stuff away. But Davis and Wyatt, you guys know this. It's in your clothing, whatever you got. But it goes quiet. You just got the tower in front of you. And
Who has the light?
Rand does.
It's on the ground now.
Okay.
I say we.
We're fine. How is your dog? And I reach down to pick up the light.
He's scared, but he'll be okay.
And
He's really scared.
Yeah.
I say we put the dog down, and we leave and go to orbit, and we destroy the whole planet, nuke it all. It's the only way to be sure.
I'll leave all three of you here.
It's the only way to be sure.
I won't get far, but I'll leave you here.
Hold on a
I
second.
won't get far, but I'll win.
I pick up the lantern and shine it in the direction of the tower.
See the tower clearly, buddy. Rumble of thunder in the distance.
Steps?
Yeah, moving around to the side of it, where the steps were, you can see this opening in a tower. It's very small. It's like some kind of watchtower, maybe. What its purpose was, I think beyond, it goes up above the canopy, so it's about 60 feet up. Looking in, you can see it's maybe 30 feet diameter. There's rubble everywhere. But you do see a clear set of steps that goes up to a second floor, kind of where you're shining it. But that second floor is mostly collapsed. But the steps go up and beyond that.
I'm gonna go. Hold on. I'm going up here.
Okay.
I'll leave my spear outside, and I go up the steps with the lantern in my left hand and nothing in my right. But I have my sword still sheathed. I'm just gonna walk up.
All right. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Sheathing the hook sword and then probably picking up McGowan's spear.
Okay.
And just holding it for him.
All right.
She wants to thank everyone, but she'll wait to do that.
When I get inside the tower, I'm going to close the hooded lantern so everyone knows exactly how dark the dark is.
This is advanced darkness.
Larian, what are you doing?
Not much. Got my bone drawn with an arrow knocked, and I'm just waiting to wait.
He goes into the tower, to be very clear. And
I'm waiting.
Rain does not. So you stand.
Dude, I'm to the point now. I think I'm just gonna basically just wait for the screams.
I'm waiting for the rain to clean me off a little bit.
I mean, I'm gonna look over at Wyatt. Wyatt,
sort of dripping at goo right now.
Can you watch after the monk and the hound?
Well, that's what I came for.
And I'm gonna turn and I'll just nod at him. I'm gonna follow.
Wait, Larry, and before you go,
Penniless Davis up to the stairs.
Oh, you're following, and you're not leaving. Okay, never mind.
No, I'm gonna go. I cannot do what the player wants to do. I'll have to do what the character wants to do. He's going to follow. I would rather leave him to his death, but I'm going to follow.
All right, David. So you move in. the first thing you notice is just this kind of odd smell in the room. It's very faint. The water from there's no, there's the whole tower's collapsed from top to bottom. So the rain has been falling in. So this is kind of smell in the cave. So you can see the second floor is collapsed in. Steps go onto the third floor and into the roof above at the very top. You start moving forward. You clearly hear scraping on the second floor before you get to it, scraping on the floor. Something moves
below me.
No, you're between the ground floor and the first. I guess it's technically the first floor. So the ground floor and the first floor always drives me crazy. I always call it the second, but it's I believe it's ground, first, second.
Whatever. Is there like wood above me?
Yes.
Okay, so there's still a wooden roof.
So as you go up the stairs, part of the floor is intact.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
All right, as soon as I hear the scraping, I pull out my sword and I look down to see if anyone's behind me.
Larian's behind you. Bow or sword in hand? It's not good bow usage in here, a little bit, but Larian, what do you got in hand?
Me? I'm a
Yeah.
freaking expert archer. What are you talking about?
So he's got his bow drawn.
No, I'll pull my long sword.
Okay. He pulls out his blade.
And
Okay,
as a side note, Davis, just keep in mind your brothers designed a tower with 50 floors, so it's going to be a little crazy with the whole floor thing.
Hey, it's a dungeon above the ground. You should be proud of me. I'm running the dungeon
above the ground. That is the funniest fucking thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
I look down at Larry. I look down at Larian and just point up to the thing, and then just tap my ear, and then
I'm not back
how far
at
up
you.
to the second floor I am, or to the floor.
Oh, it's just a few feet, 10 feet.
Okay, right. I carry the lantern in front, sword in one hand.
I just want to ask real quick. Davis posted in the group chat a graphic of his hand signals. Did anyone read that?
He did?
Yeah.
When?
2 weeks ago.
Like 2 weeks ago or something, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so Davis, you start moving forward. You're shining the lantern. I assume you're just kind of peeking over, or are you doing? Go ahead.
I'm gonna stop the whole party, take them all down. We're gonna build a fire, and we're gonna go over hand signals.
Okay.
Wait, I thought that was a joke.
Oh, he don't play around when it comes to shit like that.
All right, Davis, you're just kind of peeking over the floors. Then.
Yeah, I slowly go up and I peek up over the floor.
All right, you see as you shine up, there's a little bit of debris, a little bit of wood here and there from whoever occupied this tower 20, 50 years ago, whatever it was. But you see one of those creatures that just exploded on you. It's about 6 feet long, maybe 6-7 inches in diameter. It's got tiny little legs along the whole length of it, and it's looking right at you with its huge one globular eye held in these claw things. And it's just hesitating. Now you're on steps.
I know.
Four
jump from the floor.
Your head's just above it, so you're just kind of peeking above it.
The floor below me.
Below, about 15 feet.
Okay, so not that bad.
Leap out of the way and let Chuck get attacked. So it's looking square edge. Start moving toward you.
I charge towards it.
All right, Barbarian leaps forward. Give me an initiative, Davis.
I don't have any choice. What am I going to do?
No judgment. I just figured out what it was. I can't say.
It's 6. I have no
freaking
idea
out.
what it is. It's 6.
All right. It comes running forward towards you.
Okay.
And it raises up, and you can see it's trying to rope itself around your head. And as it does so, as its legs kind of expand, you can see from its eye down the first 8 or 9 inches, its torso just kind of opens, and segmented worm torso opens, and you can see these little fangs and teeth and whatnot, as it's clearly going to try to bite you if it can wrap around you. What is your armor class?
11.
That's not really good, but you're very fortunate in that I roll like I normally roll. So,
It's the way you said 11.
I'm wearing my sheepskin jacket. That's it.
It ropes around you. You just definitely kind of duck underneath it, and it kind of coils around and back up onto the roof, but you can swing at it as it
No,
does.
I'm not swinging at it. All right, so I'm running up the steps, trying to get up on the floor, right? I'm going to take the lantern, and I'm going to crashed the lantern right into
If
it.
you break my lantern,
You're about to be scattered, Grace.
Got it. All right.
That's a damn good lantern, buddy.
if you break my lantern, you're gonna eat the pieces.
All right. Before Davis, go ahead and make your swing. Chuck, are you running forward to join your comrade?
Holy shit!
Did you roll an at 20?
I won!
You have another reroll if you'd like to use it.
Do I have another one?
Yeah, we got replenished by Kai.
Okay, all right.
I don't understand how you have anything in that
Roll
house.
for me. I want someone else to roll for me. I'm not
4.
rolling.
I rolled a 4. There you go.
All right, so the lantern goes up. As you swing the lantern up, Davis, your plan goes horribly awry. The oil in the bottom of the lantern kind of flows out through clearly a crack or some kind of defect, and the making of it hits the flame and lights up a little bit as you just kind of do this arc of flame and whatnot through the air and oil through the air. As you smash into the ground next to the creature, it moves out of the way very, very easily as it's cooling, running back around, kind of moving at you quickly. This is just ironic, Davis, that you hated that creature in the new Alien show that has the eyeball so much, and this is literally. I should have sent this to Chuck to put in the chat. It's a flesh crawler, Chuck, if you weren't.
Yeah, I know what it was now. I figured it. Well, okay, that's no problem. I can get it for you.
I know what it was. I drew the damn.
What
thing.
I was going to do was I was literally going to get the picture off of Alien Earth and put that up there. It's just a torture them.
I was blissfully unaware of it.
Violation.
Well, it's a
Actually, I
nasty
never
creature,
used
Grace.
This
Nasty.
creature correctly, so this is the first time I've used it correctly. I always use it differently. But Chuck, Larry, what are you doing?
All right, so all that happened, and there's not room for a bow here, huh? Okay, all right.
Well, you got your sword in hand. Are you running forward or not?
Is there room for me to shoot a bow?
You'd have to get your bow out.
No problem. I'm just wanting to know if there's room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pulling the bow out.
All right. Sheathe the sword, or are you just throwing it out of the way? Getting all your blah, 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 blah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just gonna drop it.
Drop the blade, swing the bow.
I'm not wasting any
knock it in.
time. Right.
Yep, perfect. All right, both of you give me an initiative for next round. You guys outside see this arc of light, hear a big thump. And Davis, it's still light in there because some of that lantern is still on fire. But it didn't quite explode like you wanted it to. What'd you guys get initiative?
50.
I got a 7.
It's a 5.
7. All right, I'm gonna take a. I'm not. I got one reroll. Is that right, Grace?
You have 2 rerolls.
Okay. All right. Both of you swing, and then I'm going to kill Davis.
Are you using a reroll?
Not right now. I lost initiative, so.
Okay.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Missed. Your spear, or your blade, I guess.
Yeah.
Flattered under the ground.
13.
That misses as well. So your blade sparks flying in every direction as you guys are just going to swing at this worm as it's rushing it.
Well, I'm shooting a bow. Keep that in mind. I'm not within.
I like how you. All right, downstairs. Let me swing it, Davis. Davis, it wraps around you, bites into your leg.
I'm not within range of Davis.
Do what?
I'm about to become a flesh crawler.
I said I'm not within range of Davis. Is what I said.
There you go. All right, wraps around your leg, and as it does so, it just kind of shreds your wool pants there, and you can feel those teeth kind of sink into you, just ripping flesh a little bit. 4 points of damage. You guys, Wyatt, you hear clattering, blades hitting stone, flame from above. Are y'all doing anything?
Did I see? I'm seeing the Rangers dashed up this or inside the tower.
2 melee rounds ago, you watched McGowan and the Ranger run in.
And now there's some kind of rave going on inside the castle. You don't know what's happening.
Well, I'm gonna have to go zip in that direction at least. And deal with it. But
all right, Wyatt comes running in the room as well. So this round you'll be running up. Next round you'll join the fracas. You guys, Ren, I assume you're staying with the dog.
As soon as Wyatt takes off, she goes yes, and then takes off after him.
Okay, all right. Carrying the dog to the cabin.
She is happy as a lark right now. I'd say she's got the dog. There's
Yeah, I'm taking
adventure
the
in
dog.
hand. You know.
Okay. Larry and
Ride or
Davis.
die.
Yeah.
Give me an initiative.
8.
I got a big fat 10 this time, Big Daddy.
Both of you swing. It's got a very stout armor class, I'm going to tell you that.
Well, he's swinging. I'm firing.
What do you get?
Hold on a second. So, what's its eyeball thing doing?
As it wraps it, the eyeball is actually, it's kind of coiled around your calf up onto your knee, and the eyeball is looking at you as if it could react, but you can tell it's actually not uncoiling as you're hacking down.
Okay, I'm not hacking at it. I'm going to grab at its eyeball with my hands.
All right, excellent. Give me a strength attack. Just give me an attack roll on that. We're going straight up Adventurers Backpack Grapple rules. Infinite.
Viewers, just so you know,
15.
Davis has
17?
died
15.
to Davis, or Davis has died to Steve at least 50 years or so worth of play. So he is fearless when it comes to this shit. He's probably been killed this way before. Let's be honest.
What would have been cool is if we had kept all the characters that Davis killed of mine over the years. That would have been a fucking
And have him as NPCs that attack him throughout the game.
All right, Davis, you grab this creature by the head. You're pulling it left and right, kind of squeezing its face somewhat. And the eye swells out. But then you can feel... Oh, actually, no. Chuck's got initiative. Something's going on with your leg as you're trying to pull this creature's eye out. What's your strength bonus? And Chuck, take your shot.
I got a dirty 20.
All right.
Pretty solid roll there. Oh ho! Followed with another 7. Take that, Chenault.
The arrow slices through the creature's segmented back. Davis, you're pulling onto this creature. You can feel something's wrong with your leg. You can feel something flowing into your leg. I need you to make...
Do I see anything?
Well, you can see this creature wrapped around Davis. Give me a constitution check.
Natural 20.
All right, you're good. Whatever.
20. Neat 20. What are we going to call it? Neat?
No, it's a neat.
It's a neat 20 and a dirty 20. So it's a neat if it's
natural. It's a nat 20.
A natural 20 was on the rocks. A 20 on the
rocks.
Yeah, on the rocks. She's right. She's
20
right.
on the rocks.
On the rocks.
All right, you can feel your flesh begin to stiffen underneath this whatever toxins. But that stops it. It doesn't go very far. You can just tell around the wound. You have willed it away. All right, Wyatt, you come running up at the end of this mess, and you can see the barbarian standing there, kind of teetering on the edge of this floor that he could fall down below. Larian's up against the wall. You got to run past him. He's strumming arrows. You can leap up in there and swing, or what do you do?
That's what I'm doing. I'm leaping in there and swinging another short sword attack. I don't have a room for the big sword.
All right, hack away.
Oh, that'd be about a 9.
You clatter into the side of the creature, but it does no damage.
Yeah, rerolls if you want them.
I know I've got some.
Okay, just so you know.
I have a note. I've got a note here, so.
All right, go
David.
ahead.
Yeah.
Despite your fighting off its venom, it continues to shred your flesh. 2 more points of damage to your calf. You can feel your boot filling up with blood as this creature is just mangling your calf.
I can feel the blood coming out of my mouth, my nose.
It's just a mess. All right, end of round.
Austin's sweating.
The 3 of you, give me an initiative. Ren, you can tell it's just too crowded up there for you to plunge in. So
I'm waiting for an opportune moment.
When you say you 3, are you talking about them and the dog?
No, I mean you, Larian.
No, because I'm with Davis.
Yeah, no. Wyatt joined you all. Wyatt runs past
But
you.
right, but I thought she followed too, right?
He did. She did.
She's
It's too crowded for me.
Yeah, with
Oh.
Wyatt and the barbarian there, and you standing on the steps, and it's just too much.
Okay.
The stairway is probably about this wide, so
Yeah,
I mean,
Can you tell me if there's still fire in this room from the lantern?
There's whatever Davis spilled out on the ground. The oil is cackling somewhat. It's crackling somewhat, but it's not putting off a lot of light. And as it continues to rain, it's just been 2 melee rounds. But as it continues to rain, it's spreading that out just a little bit. So you got a few more rounds of light, but hey, it's not gonna last very long.
I would love to enter
Use the
initiative.
Willpower again.
I have something.
To light the way.
Can I enter initiative not to make an attack and enter into the fray, but to act?
100% you can do it. And everybody remember, if you're shouting things, that's not part of your action. You're just shouting stuff. All right, give me an initiative, everybody.
9.
I rolled a 5.
9.
All right, I got an 8. So, Chuck, would you get initiative? Davis, swing. Rand, what are you doing?
I'm dumping out my flask of oil
Nice. All right,
on
just
the
throwing
fire
oil up into there.
to make the fire bigger.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Thanks.
So I grabbed it by the eyeball last time, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and it's got me blah 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 on the leg.
It is dug into your leg.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I do. I fall down on it. Well, it's dug into my leg, right? I'm going to use that to my advantage because it can't go anywhere. I'm going to fall down onto it, onto my knee. And then with all of my might and my, primeval will, I am just going to yank that, try to yank it apart.
All right, give me a strength check.
Can I, while you're rolling, Davis, just want you to know, Starlaw has been giving you advice, which you are not watching chat, but you have followed him impeccably. Okay. And the last thing he said was, I told you it was in you. And once you after you kill this thing, Davis, eat the eyeball like a true barbarian.
All right, here goes. I made 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Dirty.
Yeah. So you grab this segmented creature, and it's actually anchored itself into your flesh. So it can't, there's no resistance, right? You're just pulling it at this point. But you fall over intentionally to get better leverage. You land into the oil that Grace throws across your backside, catches on fire. So you're kind of, your side catches on fire, your arm catches on fire. You're yanking this creature, and you just pop it in half. The eyeball explodes out. This goo splatters in every which direction. This foul stench as you rip this creature in 2 pieces. Everybody give me a saving throw to see if you suffer from these death throes of this nasty creature that the barbarian just ripped in twine.
Dexterity, you said?
Oh, what did we say earlier? Yes.
It's Dex 17.
12 prime.
19.
So you're going to need a 15 prime on this, or a 21 non-prime. Davis, what'd you get?
17 prime.
Davis, good. Chuck, what'd you get?
I failed.
Okay. Wyatt, what'd you get?
I rolled a 19 non-prime.
Non-prime. So everybody but Davis failed. Davis, you take 1 point of damage. Chuck, you take 1 point of damage. Peter, you take 3 points of damage. And Ren, you take 1 point of damage as this foul stench just wafts over everybody. Retching, nausea just all over the place. Does anyone die? Does that knock anyone negative? Are y'all still?
Yeah, I pop its head off and fall to the ground, and I'm just pulling myself away, and I just pass out.
Now, what negative are you?
At 0.
Oh, excellent. Yes, you don't have to wait 7 days.
Let's go.
That's fantastic. All right, creature dies. Eyeball kind of rolls off and falls down. Down to the floor below, landing in the water.
Yes. Is there another floor? Oh, I'm past that. No.
So, Steve, was this a dex check or a con check?
This is a dex check.
Oh well. If it had been a con check, I'd have been golden.
Yeah, it just actual interesting says just physical check, so I just made it that dex check. All right. So, any of the other 3 of you guys?
I'm putting out the fire on McGowan and dragging him out of the oil and stuff.
Oh yeah, don't let me catch up.
Don't let me burn.
Let's chuck him out in the rain.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so you drag him out of the wreckage in the ruin.
With
Ren,
one
you
arm,
see your
holding the dog
hooded
together.
lantern is horrifically bent and broken. Maybe patchable, but probably not.
Well, good thing one of us can see in the dark, right?
Oh yeah, we're stuck out here in the. Oh wait. You guys are stuck out here in the dark. I'm passed out.
Man, it's really dark in here.
Hey, Zero's passed out, right?
Yes. Well, you can. It's up. Yeah. No, it's up to you.
Okay.
You're gonna wake up very soon.
Yeah, I'm leaning up against the wall, panting. I'm out of breath. I'm not getting anything done. There's nothing left for a time being.
All right, what's your plan? How you getting out of here?
Just build a fire and rest for the night.
Yeah, I think at this point we probably should take advantage of this shelter.
It seemed that way.
I light a torch.
Okay.
And yes, I've got one on me.
Poor Jonic, he's all alone.
The hobgoblins find Jonic in the house.
And we come back and the whole cabin's tore apart, you know.
Ren
you
does have
guys-
something for everybody, if that's okay. Just like around this area where like we're built like torches and stuff.
Do what?
Ren just wants to like address everybody, if that's all right.
Yeah.
I picture you going up and going.
I think it was probably like that, a little bit awkward. She clears her throat. Thank you all for coming all the way out here. I know you all rightfully had, you know, bad feelings about it, and I did rush in headlong. Growing up, we were not to interfere with anything, and now that I can do something about situations like this little guy, it's really hard not to. Thank you for making sure that I and he got out of this safely. It was really cool of you three. Thank you.
The dog better be worth it. What kind of dog is
Look
it?
at him, he's worth it. He's a mutt. Look how handsome. Wait, I have a prop.
You have a prop.
He's just a mutt.
Or there will be plenty of armor polishing duty next day.
It's a doodle. Wait, is that what they're called? Doodles? What is it called? Poodle?
Yeah.
Doodle.
He's
A wolfadoodle.
inconsolable. He's traumatized. Look at him.
All right, well, you guys, you're gonna set up camp here. You find very quickly if you get up against. You can do this on this floor or the floor above. You can get underneath the floor above, and it gives you shelter from the water, and it's relatively dry. There's actually enough loose wood that you could get a little fire going if you were so inclined, and kind of make yourself a decent camp. I'm pretty sure that Wyatt and
I lit a torch.
Okay, yeah, there you go. So if you don't want to, yeah, you can just use the torch to keep the place lit. You do as soon as that torch lights up and you guys start poking around, the lantern oil burns out. You can see there's a few bones kind of scattered around, a little bit of clothing here and there. But you see a small, amongst the bones, you can see this one small leather sack. You can see the shiny armband, it looks like, laying there, and then a brass bowl that's leaning up against the wall. Brass ball is about, about a foot diameter.
A brass ball. I like how you just casually interject that in there. What kind
It's a
brass bowl.
a bowl. I was thinking like a sphere or something. I was like,
oh yeah.
It's a hookah, dude. It's a hookah.
Pass it around.
oh my God. All right. So it's
What's
a
the
brass
goo like?
bowl.
A brass bowl.
Is it covered in like grime and dirt? It looked like someone
yeah,
set
so
it down there before they went and
definitely
attacked it.
it definitely needs some cleaning. It's got a really solid, stand underneath it, and then the bowl comes up around that. It's about a foot in diameter, give or take.
What's the purpose of it, from what I can tell?
Just looking at it, I mean, you'd have to clean it up to see if it was, what kind of scratches or whatever.
Yeah, I don't see if there are any markings on it or whatever. So.
You clean it off. You got to clean it off pretty good. You don't see any markings all over. But as soon as you get kind of the interior of it cleaned, you see yourself a little bit, and then your face goes away, and then your face is there. It's like you're looking through something, but it doesn't. Whether it's just the light or the torch or some popcorn, butter stains.
I'm gonna keep it, I guess, for now, and kind of look at it. I'm gonna try to look at this thing. This is odd that this thing is. So my reflection was disappearing and coming back.
Yeah, it looked like it. You really need to polish it real good. Get it, not in this light. You know what I mean? Just leaving back and forth.
All right. Well, we don't have a wizard.
Waiting for an old man to appear in it and say, "Find to fulfill your destiny."
Probably. Is that the only thing of value laying around there we can see?
There's that.
There's a bag of some kind.
There's a small pouch and then an armband.
All right. Well, I'll show this to guys. I say, guys, this bowl's strange. My reflection keeps disappearing, but I'm gonna see if I can get this thing cleaned up better.
Bet you
what else
they'll
we-
bring a pretty penny down at Bent's trading floor.
And I kind of turn away from you a little bit. I've realized that the barbarian we have is truly Conan the Rogue.
A thief or rogue.
Right,
What is it?
exactly.
Take a look.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I figure we should go through all this stuff, right?
She's gonna meditate upon the bowl.
Okay. All right. So she's just done. Are you gonna get the other stuff, the little band or the bag? Or are you just leaving it where you do?
Yeah, we'll go through
There's
it.
a small bag.
Small bag has 80 gold pieces and mixed coin in it. A little bit of silver, a little bit of gold, a little bit of platinum, and clearly was somebody's, traveling pouch at some point. And the armband is brass, but it's got a very, very small topaz set into the armband itself. Probably worth 10, 15 gold pieces. Somewhere around there. Or you can wear it and then
A slightly more profitable trip than perhaps anticipated. Perhaps there was reason enough to come out here after all.
Perhaps.
Truly.
You're still not getting out of the armor polishing.
Let me see
Yeah,
that
yeah.
armband
Make
if
no
you don't
mistake.
mind.
I'm bad at it. You're not gonna like it.
Let me see that armband if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
I'll take it and put it on. Does it fit?
Is that all we had in the group? Was those 3 things?
Yeah. Yep, it's there.
All right. I put the armband on.
So are you keeping the armband? I mean, I don't care because if I want it bad enough, I'll just wait till we get to wherever. It'll be in a pawn shop. I can pick it back up.
And cut my arm off and take it.
Because you'll
You're going to
sell
give
it.
it to the next bartender for the round of beer anyway.
It's all it is to me is traveling gold. It's easy to carry gold.
An easy way to do it. All right, Grace, we're about to wrap up here in the next minute or so. But Red, you look at the bowl, and it's just great. It is just great. There's no reflection. There's nothing but looking inside the bowl of the bowl. It's just great. You see absolutely nothing. And I mean
gray?
great. It doesn't look brass. It looks great.
It looks gray.
Not to you, Chuck. The
No,
red.
no, I just want to know the word you said.
Yes, gray, the color gray. Not Todd Gray, my good friend. But Todd's looking at the bowl.
He's in there. We gotta help him.
Oh my God.
Okay, so it's just gray.
It's just great. All right, so we're going to leave it at that. But we're going to do a little bit of fast forward. The next morning, the rain has given up. It doesn't take Larian very long. Chuck, if you remember, I described you saw maybe a path. When you go
Yes.
out of that tower, within a few minutes, you find that cobbled path that you had found previously, and you manage to trace your way back to the cottage relatively easily. So, 30, 45 minutes after you guys get up, you have rejoined Jonic in the cottage, and he has locked. No, he lets you in. He reluctantly lets you guys in.
Probably a good idea to divide all of the coins before we go back to the cabin.
Jonic, yes.
I assume we were going to just keep it even since we're going to be flowing in and out with people.
Sure.
Hey, you guys can role play that out. Do what you treasure, what you want to do.
Next time.
I'm master of the purse, man.
I put all the treasure in there and divided it up, but if you don't want me to do that, I won't. It doesn't matter to me. I know that if we don't, next week no one will remember. So
No, let's do this. We'll start next week with role playing with you guys trying to figure out how you're going to divide your treasure and discussing this bowl. We'll begin, and presumably Jonic will be back. All right, so that's where we're going to end tonight. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Chuck, do we have a raffle going on? Are we doing that tonight?
we do.
My
Let me get
mission
in
is
here
to
and
make
get
this
that.
dog like me.
Do what?
My mission is to make this dog like me.
Oh, I'm sure the dog's probably going to end up loving you. Let's see.
You better
All
buy
right.
it some armor.
It's a shame you sold the mule because then you could have, just traveling.
I was shocked that we sold the mule. That's a perfectly good mule.
I I did
You know,
text
said-
you, Grace. If you remember, I said, "Well, you let him sell."
Oh yeah, you totally did. I forgot.
The rule on these type of quests is cute animal companions.
All right, I'm going to close the entries out here. Oddly enough, I've been playing a little bit of ambient music while we've been playing to match the weather and stuff, and it's the storm outside my house is 10 times as loud as what I've been trying to play on the stream. Oh my God. I kept waiting to lose power the whole time.
Thunder.
Did you think? Do what?
I thought I heard thunder coming from your camera.
Yeah,
once.
it's just a little bit, But man, it's raging outside. I don't know why. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna pull 3 winners. A link will come up in the Discord or in the chat for our Discord. You can go there and get your code from Obsidian Risk. We're gonna give away 3 codes. The first 2 codes will be for $15, and the second will be $25. Make electrical pieces meaningful again. That's right, Cooper. All right, here we go. First winner for $15 is Calix. Congrats. You've been active in chat tonight. Congrats, good winner. Awesome. There's a link right there. Calix, if you've not won before, I'm not sure if you have, but just go to Discord.
Callan subbed tonight and gave us a reroll. Gave you a reroll. Thank you.
Oh, that's right. Well,
Callan.
thank you. That's right. Next winner is Willie the Rat. See? Willie the Rat. Get $15. And then for our $25, and thank you, Callan. Our $25 will be Rick. Look at that. Rick Love Day. Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been hanging out. That's fantastic. Excellent. Oh, thanks,
Oh,
Bobo.
thank you.
Appreciate that. Babuso.
Let
Is
us
it
know who you want to give a reroll to.
Yeah, let us know, and she'll mark it down. I'm going to set up a raid, and then we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
Huzzah. Congratulations, everybody, and thanks everybody for showing up tonight.
Thank you all.
Yeah, thanks.
Each and every one.
Thanks for the re-rolls.
Yeah, they paid off for you. Thank goodness.
Oh, Callan asks, what happens if I don't have Discord? Is there an alternate? Email us at product support, maybe?
Yes. He can email us there. Just do
Callan, go ahead and
point.
email us here.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And all right, let me get this set up here. We're gonna raid into Folk and Myth. They were part of Summer Siege, and they're streaming. They're playing some Vassin tonight. Very cool from Free League or Basin.
Ooh.
How you want to pronounce it? So we'll do that. We'll set up with them a raid.
They had a very cool Summer of Siege actual play, if I remember correctly.
They did. Absolutely. Great. Good folks over there. Good folks.
Lovely people.
All right. Everybody's here. We'll be back tomorrow evening with Steve and me. We'll make him on camera.
Chuck?
No, we will not be here tomorrow night. That's right. I've got something I've got to do tomorrow. So we will have no stream tomorrow night. I apologize. And then we'll be back.
I'll be
later in
back
the
on
week.
Wednesday.
That's right. Because what's on Wednesday? What do we got going on?
Tales of Aird. If you want to learn more about the Darkenfold, the region that we were just playing in, we're reading short fiction set in Aird, written by Steve Chenault. Come join.
And what else
It's
we got
great.
going on Wednesday?
We have Free Fire Zone. Free Fire Zone, an actual play with run by Beaky Ma, our good friend Shane, with Chuck as a player.
Yeah.
7:30 p.m. Central, right back
Yep.
here on Wednesday.
It's going to be interesting. We have no clue. It's going to be wild. So
I will
he's
not be
playing-
doing Tales of Aird.
Random death.
All right, we're going to get out of here. You guys have a great evening. We appreciate you so much. Trolls Eye! Ow! Y'all be good. And everybody keep an eye on Coop. Suspicious.